This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and T-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Frigamall Industries presents James Earl Jones with the inspirational reading, Candy Heart Wisdom. Yes, those little candy hearts with loving messages. Now, interpreted by James Earl Jones.
Be mine. Looking good.
Messages your loved ones will cherish for years to come. Candy Heart Wisdom.
Hot stuff. You are hot.
The greatest words of all time are here. This charming audio collection will make a wonderful gift for...
It burns when I pee. Blow this out your keister.
Excuse me, Mr. Jones. You seem to be veering off of the script. Why don't you just read the Candy Heart messages made with the initials?
Oh, for the illiterate hillbillies out there. The letter U followed by the letter R followed by the word cute. You are cute. Here's one they'll understand. Letter R, letter U. Are you a cop?
So why wait? Order your copy of Candy Heart Wisdom today.
Be my skanky whore. Eat and die.
Now there's a Valentine's Day thought. What do you think of that? Good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I am Chick McGee. And it's got all kinds of, let's see, I can see 2 cups from here for liquid that he's working on.
Sorry.
He's top level busy right this second.
Soda water, coffee, tea.
I hate to bother you, but it's time for the show. Here's Tom.
Denatured alcohol right there. That's for cleaning things.
Sure, that's what they say.
I don't think you can drink that stuff. I think you go blind.
Oh, you can drink it.
Yeah.
I guess you can drink anything. Yes, Valentine's Day has arrived. I've already had someone cursing about it.
What?
And there are a lot of people in this building right now. Many have not been. They're not prepared.
Oh.
Well, how does that happen? It's like
We've only been talking about it every day for a month.
It's like doctors' kids getting sick. What's going on here?
I know. I was talking to a guy at the gym yesterday, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get some flowers tomorrow morning. Good luck."
You guys are known for your procrastination.
They'll be out there somewhere.
Pat, are you set? You ready to go?
I am not set.
Now, see, I was trying not to indicate.
I knew exactly
who I might have been talking to.
The
string of profanity followed by the words Valentine's Day.
He's not the only one in the building.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's last-minute things. We hope you, everybody should be okay. Just maybe a nice handwritten card, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a nice thought.
That'll work.
With a crisp bill.
Here's a $2 bill. They're very nice.
A lot of florists are prepared for the late
of course,
buying man. And
do you have any names?
Sure, yeah, I do.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the guys on the side of the road. What are they doing wrong, huh?
Fine flower.
As I said, they may smell of cemetery vomit, but flowers are flowers, right?
Cemetery vomit. Is that a thing?
I invented that. Yeah, I just think there's something special about someone puking in a cemetery.
Just say for Lent, you're spending exorbitant amounts of money. And so
there you go, H-Time. Now, this is a rare event. We've got Valentine's Day and
Ash Wednesday
today.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you this, Christy Lee. Do you have a little... is your man listening now, or is he sleeping?
He should be listening right now as he was walking into the gym, but go ahead.
Well, I don't want to spoil it here.
Do I have something for him? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How long have you had it, may I ask?
Since Monday.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you got it covered. Do you think as many women get something for their man as vice versa?
I think so, don't they?
I don't know.
Do you get something?
Well, not yet. I mean, it's...
a friend of mine, he found out that, this friend of mine, he found out that if the gift for a birthday or Valentine's Day was not on the counter when she woke up that morning.
And if you're not, if that person is not home,
even if they're not home, they possibly could be at work that time of the day. Yeah, there was hell to pay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, not thinking ahead is what
I thought about
says.
that because I have his gift, but I didn't put it out. And I
no,
thought,
it's
wait
nice
to give it to him,
for
right?
you. Yeah,
cheapens it. You've lost. Good job.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
You're out.
To give it to them face to face is nice. Yes.
Yes, I think you're okay. I'm okay. I haven't. Not gonna wake her up and go, hey,
right.
Here's your gift. No, no.
I hate that it's an obligation. You say it's an obligation.
It's because I'm right. It is an obligation. I'm telling you guys
Made
out
up
there.
holiday.
If you get the thing, oh no, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do anything. Look out.
Are you speaking from experience? Are you?
I mean, this is through multiple counters. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Well, we have some interesting news about Valentine's Day, and once again, it's an early Easter, and this has something.
So
to
happy
do.
Lent if you're Christian and you celebrate today, Ash Wednesday.
Oh, you get ashes? Don't you get ashes?
Mass is at noon.
Now is this also a day you're not supposed to eat anything?
Yeah, it's a day of fasting.
Does it include chocolate?
Yeah,
that's tough.
fasting.
No, chocolate's not a food. You're right.
There should be.
Well, that's a rough one.
There should be some kind of dispensation for chocolate.
Chocolate, booze, and chocolate.
I mean, after all, it is Saint Valentine's Day, isn't it?
True.
So if I have
this is like the world's colliding is rare.
I have a 12-foot tall Saint Valentine made out of chocolate, I could certainly eat that.
Or a heart-shaped cheeseburger.
That's right.
So this is supposed to be no eating all day?
There are rules, Tom.
You know what the word fasting means, right? It's not. But it doesn't mean fasting for 12 minutes. You know that,
Does
right?
it stop at sunset? Is it one of those?
It's one of the, I don't know. I think after 5, and if you're in a certain age group, you can eat a little bit. And
Maybe we should modify the rules right now.
I was going to make a heart-shaped meatloaf today and forgot about it.
That's a wonderful idea.
Isn't that a great idea? Thank you, Pat.
That sounds lovely.
We certainly can't eat meat on Ash Wednesday, so now I gotta have to wait till tomorrow.
Do you make that on a tray, or do you have a heart-shaped bowl? How does that work?
I have a heart-shaped pan.
Oh, very nice. So you can make cakes, heart-shaped.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Brownies.
Isn't there some way you
brownies.
can make a heart out of 2 circles or something? You cut it.
There is.
Geometry, or it looks like a heart. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
people that make cakes.
Now, speaking of candy, yesterday
you got a lot of secrets, I think.
Yesterday I went down the wormhole of watching a lot of the Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah.
And the handful that we talked about that people seemed to like, we also kind of liked them. The BMW commercial.
Well, we're people.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But one of the ones that I hadn't seen that is really, I think, really funny. Did you see the one for Reese's Cups? They've added the caramel.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I saw that, but it didn't register.
Caramel and peanut butter?
I have not retained it, yeah.
It's really funny.
It's just another flavor. They're actually still going to have peanut butter.
And
cups.
they explain the whole thing. I thought that one was very funny. And I believe the Pope said you can eat those today.
Did he?
Either regular or caramel. You'd have to check. It was an encyclical in Latin. Was it an icicle? I forget how this works.
Yeah.
I'm not really up to speed on all this stuff.
After Duncan, my favorite was the Christopher Watkins.
Yeah, the Christopher Walken was for BMW. And that was the one where all of the waiter and everyone was imitating him. Mm-hmm. That was very funny. And by the way, nice car, incidentally.
Yeah.
And then I did see there was a follow-up. I don't think I printed it out. Remember the one for DoorDash where they said they were going to give the person everything that was on they were going to give them something from each commercial.
Yeah, how'd that turn out? Who won that?
They haven't announced the winner, but it's going to be more than $500,000 worth of stuff.
I would.
All
guess.
right.
I would guess.
A couple of cars, and then $50,000 down on a house.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were. I think Lil Wayne was spokesman for
Homes.com or something like that. I think.
Oh,
and then
I see that.
50,000 may have been what I spent on DoorDash last year. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
waiting for my tax man to let me know.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. And then
Is that a write-off?
the commercial that was most universally panned. Anyone want to guess?
The Allstate commercial with Arnold Schwarzenegger that was laugh-free.
That was usually in the top three.
Good Lord,
surveys.
this country of ours.
Anyone want
right
to
in the
guess?
crapper.
I didn't see them, so no.
It was the one that ran 5 times. The same commercial.
Jesus?
No, that was that. A couple of those ran. No, it was the Temu.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The Chinese.
Be careful of Temu, my friends.
And but it also this complicated article explained it may have been the most effective, even though people hated it. They were able to see how many people signed up for it. So interesting. And also the number of people that remember the commercial but don't remember what they're for.
That's always been my thing.
That can also be a problem. In any event, coming up in the news, we have a couple of Valentine's Day treats, and apparently it was or is International Pancake Day.
I don't know.
Holy cow!
It was, I believe.
I've heard a rumor it was this week.
Wasn't it Monday? I think it was Monday.
But
I
there are
don't think it's today.
There are a couple of accompanying world records on that topic, and also we have a follow up on the lady who had the OnlyFans massive sign on her car.
Yeah.
And her kids, it was a problem as she dropped her kids off. We have another idiot in the news who got a metal ring stuck on his
down there.
Down there.
Oh man!
Ooh.
And if you look around the internet, there are photographs of this idiot.
Oh,
love hurts
in the OR with the attending fireman. Now we want to remind you that there's lots of gift giving, and sometimes it's nice to give a great gift to yourself. Say Raycon earbuds.
The best gift you can buy is something for someone and then one for yourself. That's where Raycon earbuds come in. Raycons, I've been telling you this, have the optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. They fit every ear ever made. And like any love story, your Raycons are here for a good time and a long time. Raycons have 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and you get amazing quality audio at around half the price of other premium audio brands. Don't forget awesome features like noise isolation and 3 customizable sound profiles. And we do, speaking of love, get love letters all the time about the Raycon earbuds, how people love them, and how people that those people give them to, they love them. Everybody loves Raycons, the everyday earbuds. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your Raycon order, plus free shipping just in time for Valentine's Day, and buy a gift for yourself. That's buyraycon.com/Tom, 15% off and free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Wasn't there a TV show? Everybody Loves Raycons?
I think there was.
Isn't that one of your best impressions, Josh?
Raycons.
Oh, that's Brad Garrett.
Raycon.
People were upset he didn't really talk like that, All right.
Yeah. Were they bummed out?
Yeah. It was like, well, of course not. Who talks like that?
In the category, if you don't ever listen to me on this one thing. If you ever get a chance to see Brad Garrett live in any comedy situation, do it. It is You will laugh until your stomach hurts. Coming up.
We got a Super Bowl parade today, baby, on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
how about
okay.
that? And is Taylor going to be there?
No.
We don't know that for sure yet.
Oh, Ace, of course, the authority.
Good God, that never gets tired.
Also, cornhole news. This is the Bob Hunt Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Xyzal. At night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
Here's Tom with his thoughts on love. Tom?
Well, just telling you, folks.
Good luck.
Fellas out there.
Mm-hmm. And ladies.
We
Don't
warned
forget
you.
Your men.
Okay.
The old fight starter, right?
We warned you. All right.
Do guys get upset if their lady doesn't acknowledge Valentine's Day for them?
No.
No?
Well, Pat, I think you're an exception.
Doesn't bother me.
Really?
I think by and large, women have to really amp it up to disappoint a guy, I think.
That's true. So true.
Yeah. You'd have to take something. Yeah, we're fine if you don't give us something. We'd be upset if you took something away.
Yeah.
And you always have,
like you walked in and broke the TV. That'd be a problem.
Yeah.
But there's always plan B,
That women have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I know
I see what
exactly.
you're saying. Yeah,
Plan
you get
B.
it.
The B, yeah, I got it. Mhm.
Fellas,
Some people think
the
it's
success
a job,
rate
but-
for us is a little lower on that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I forgot to get you anything, but check this out.
Yeah. Just give it up and we're fine. We're even. It's all good. Okay.
When I taught English in Korea,
Yes.
I'm a very worldly
Yes,
young man.
you are.
Yeah, of course.
They have two holidays. They have Valentine's Day, which is where the guys shower the women with gifts, and then there's another day, and I forget the name of it, but the women shower the men with gifts.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
That's
yeah,
very
pretty,
sweet.
and they're like a month apart. It's pretty nice.
I mean, isn't there some like sweetest day or some
Oh, yeah, there's always a holiday for
created
something.
by some Hallmark or somebody?
Maybe.
Just enjoy yourselves, have fun. It's
Here's
nice to
something.
give gifts.
This is incredibly obscure. Pat, you may know this because you're of Irish heritage.
Oh.
And I don't have it in front of me, but the essence of it is this is a leap year.
Correct.
And which means the February 29th will be leap day. And there's an old Irish tradition that let me get this right, on leap day, a woman can ask a man to marry him.
I think there's
And
a
he-
movie based
There,
on
yeah,
that.
there is.
Oh, really?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a little rom-com-y thing.
Oh, cool. And apparently, if the guy has to say yes, or there are various things that have to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then it was like, I guess, co-opted by Al Cap with what's that movie where they're Jubilation Tea Corn Pone or whatever the hell it is. Remember that? And it's Sadie Hawkins Day, I think they called it, something like that. But yeah, so ladies, if you're paying attention here, you can get down on one knee on Leap Day and ask your fellow to marry you. And
Yeah.
if he doesn't, I think her father can shave your balls. And I forget.
Do they still do that?
What
Is
was
that
it?
still-
What was it, Chick? I forget.
Literally no.
No. No. Anyway, just something fun out
That's
there.
interesting.
But again, the
Wonder if
larger.
anybody will do that.
Nothing binding about it. Just,
I think there is. The larger point is, I'm trying to get at his last nerve. How am I doing? The larger point is, it is Valentine's Day.
it's a little Abner, Tom.
Okay, is that what it was? Okay, thank you very much. Wasn't that Jubilation Tea Corn Pound?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You
I know
like
Sadie
you're
Hawkins
speaking-
Day is Little Abner.
I think they made
and they tried to make a movie out of it, and it wasn't very good.
Okay.
We had a Sadie Hawkins dance. I remember that in high school.
Actually, I think the guy from Bye Bye Birdie was in Little Abner. I think he played Little Abner. Whoever played Birdie, whatever that guy's name was, which
Jesse,
you should know.
Boy, what a career. Abner and Conrad.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Too much.
Well, he's great as Conrad Birdie.
Oh, well,
Terrific.
of course he
He's not
was.
saying.
Yes.
He must have peaked.
How many
because he didn't do
Oscars did he
anything
win
else.
for that?
Well, I mean, I think the song of the year was One Last Kiss.
Is that
Oh,
right?
give me one
I
last
could
kiss.
not give you any notes in One Last Kiss.
Isn't it
Neither.
felt like
Ba-do-dum,
Baby,
dum-dum.
one last kiss.
Do we have One Last Kiss?
Oh, tell me one last time.
Give me one last kiss.
Who sang it?
Oh, give me
Birdie?
one last kiss.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was kind of like an Elvis thing?
Yeah. It was-
Exactly.
So what's the Bye Bye Birdie is like when Elvis was sent into the army,
Yeah.
right?
And, you know,
And they just made an amazing movie right from that, huh?
oh, it's a classic.
Oh.
It's about a certain era of rock and roll. Very accurate.
Yeah. Very, very accurate.
And then the implication is when he comes up, my favorite thing is he asks for a church key. Remember that? There was a time when
I've never seen Bye Bye Birdie,
okay.
and I have no plans to do so.
You know what a church key is, Christy?
The thing that opens beer cans?
Yeah, remember there was a time when to open a can you had to have that triangular thing that would fit on the rim.
We used it for Hershey syrup.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, look, Chick has one.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
It's a church key.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I think my surprise is certainly warranted. Why do you, just out of curiosity, why do you have one of those?
Well,
it's starting to turn around, by the way.
Oh,
but
is
it?
in the past week and a half, there have been an inordinate amount of Diet Pepsi cans with you just pull the ring right off of them and it won't open the can. And it wasn't my amazing strength, which is legendary.
Mm-hmm.
But, now they're starting to open properly. But I had to get one of those, and I take my ice pick and make a hole, and then I open the tab with that.
just
Smart.
quite a
Yeah,
thing.
it's crazy.
I got it all down.
I'm surprised you even found one of those.
I had to buy it, but yeah, I found it.
What are they used for these days? Are there other things?
Evaporated milk.
Yeah.
They haven't for some reason.
they don't have the pull tab yet?
No,
But these won't
evaporated
work
milk.
on Diet Pepsi cans.
There's no rim, right?
There's no rim. Yeah.
Okay, well, in any event, yeah, he has there was a thing you'd see the frat boys wearing a church key around their neck.
They would wear them around their neck.
So
Yeah.
you can open their bottles.
Yeah, it was like a frat thing. Kind of like later on you'd see the guys in L.A. with a Coke spoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Birdie.
Yep.
Oh, man. This is not dated at all.
One last kiss. Give me one last kiss. You never felt like this already. And I like this. Here's the part. Wait.
Need your love. Give me one last kiss.
Nice twangy guitar there.
It is twangy, yeah.
Kind of a 50s thing, but it's a promotion in the movie where
That's much worse than I ever
some
thought.
teen gets to give him one last kiss before he goes in the army.
Right. So he wasn't really looking for a kiss.
Oh, no, the
One
implication
last,
the implication is he's
What is it, smash?
banging.
Right?
Turns out the winner was Paul Lynde dressed as a teenage girl.
I'll give you one last kiss.
And,
Come here, big boy.
And from what I understand, they both enjoyed it.
Jesse Pearson, Tom.
Yes, yeah.
Jesse Pearson.
Yeah, fine actor.
Yeah.
Tremendous performance. I highly recommend it. And the beginning, the Anne Margaret's just as gorgeous as anyone.
Yeah, she is. We had to watch that in high school for some reason, and I don't know
Were
why.
you doing a thing about the greatest musicals ever made?
No, I don't think we were.
No?
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Lynde.
Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids, who can understand anything they say? Kids.
What else rhymes with say, Paul?
Disrespectful oafs. Noisy, crazy,
Not
sloppy,
the lazy
lazy
loafers.
loafers.
Sorry.
While we're on the subject, kids, you can talk and talk.
He is funny.
He is very
They
funny.
still do just what they want to do.
Did everyone know he was gay? When
Gosh,
Sure.
I would
In
hope.
every way.
Say it.
What's the matter with kids today?
Oh, he's tremendous. Well,
My goodness.
that's nice. Where were we? I forget how we got on that. It was something to do with Valentine's Day. We have Chick McGee at the Bob
I'd
and Tom
forgotten
Sports
that
Desk.
there were hoods, and the greased back hair, they would wear their bottle openers around their neck.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
In the phrase church key, yeah, that's where I learned it.
I don't know how that.
Well, I don't understand the connection between church and key and beer.
That's what.
Well, it was kind of
they
a
called them.
disparaging way to.
Okay.
In other words, this guy's. You follow what I'm saying. He's this is my connection to God is opening a beer. Somewhat disrespectful, I guess, perhaps, especially on Ash Wednesday. It'd be funny if you wore one while you're getting your ashes today.
Oh, that would be funny.
Church. Hey, Padre, want to open some evaporated milk?
It says here, it says on Wikipedia that the church key is not the triangular shape. It's more of the
bottle opener type?
Bottle opener type with the, round.
No, I always thought it was the other one.
I thought it was too.
Maybe the really
well, now here's another picture. It has a triangular, but a church key on the other end. It says.
Okay,
so there you go.
The double whammy.
Yeah,
open a bottle or a can. Do you prefer it in the can, Christy?
No.
Oh, no. I mean,
even on Valentine's Day.
No. We were talking about sex.
Always drink my beer from a bottle. Thank you.
Classy. Will you if they offer you a glass? Will you take the glass and pour it into the glass?
If it's in a bottle, no.
Okay, but if it's in a can,
yeah.
It comes in a glass.
How about wine in a can, like a spritzer or something? No.
A lot of those. What is it? The White Claw. That's all in cans, right?
Can,
right.
Yeah.
High Noon.
Are all those cans?
I found a new one. Kettle One. Yes.
Oh, that's vodka.
Yes. Cool.
What you got there?
Cucumber and mint. It's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, so it smells like you brushed your teeth after getting loaded?
Yes, officer.
Yeah. I've just been eating cucumbers
All right.
and mint.
Yes.
Trust me, kids.
It's two mints in one. Oh, wait a minute. That's
Kettle One Botanicals. It's pretty good.
Can I get out of this if I let you put it in the can?
And by the can, I mean my hand.
Gosh.
Officer.
You ever flirted with a police officer, Christy?
Flirted with a police officer?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean after they pulled me over?
Yeah, while he was pulling you over.
No.
Christy and I got pulled over once. Remember that?
Yes.
Who was driving?
I
Christy.
was.
Really?
Christy and I got pulled over, and I was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, you ever flirted with a police officer?
Yeah, I've had to. Yeah. I've been forced to.
Well, my favorite part of the story, Pat, when you got put into jail overnight, you weren't even the one driving.
Nope. I was a passenger, yeah.
How do you do that exactly?
We've all had that friend.
Running his track.
Yeah, mouthing off.
Yeah.
Did you use the term Barney at any point?
I did, actually, yeah.
Oh,
God. What an idiot.
I was in Carolina, so I thought that'd be funny. Well, they were being really aggressive with my friends, so I decided to get out of the car and help. That didn't work.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Maybe sit there and shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I flirted with plenty of police officers. They just hadn't pulled me over.
Yeah.
Okay. In general, would you rather do a fireman or a police officer?
I'm not particular.
That's the correct
Any man
answer.
in uniform.
You know,
fireman, police
They're both
officer,
protecting
Arby's.
You both know it's Valentine's Day and she's married. You know that, right?
Oh, this was way back in the day.
Okay.
Would you like Andy to dress up?
No, I'm not into that really.
No cosplay at all?
Not
for
at
you?
all?
No. No.
How about you, Pat? Have you and
No, I'm not into the dress up either.
Michelle or whatever the hell.
Whatever the hell.
Oh, please don't
The
do
flavor.
that.
What is it? The flavor of the week? What is it called?
Oh, God. Hey, Pat, I apologize. Everything you say is a lie.
Do guys like women to do that?
I think some do.
That's not me. But
Yeah, I've never really.
Can't beat naked.
Can't beat naked.
Can't.
Or even just relaxed pajama bottoms and a
Or
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Backwards hat.
Or your dress shirt.
Nothing specific. Blue overalls.
It is hot.
No shirt.
That is good,
No
too.
way she has blue overalls.
Who knows what
Hey,
she's getting
you know
for
what? There you
Valentine's
go.
Day?
Please make that the gift.
That would be great because then I'd be looking for an apartment.
Yeah.
And then,
Caught in the corner over there.
You'd come in here, I'd be sleeping in the old studio.
I don't know if Christy's trying to help here. Seems like she's stirring it up.
I might be.
Kelly, how was your Valentine's Day? Well, did you see what Jethro got me?
That'd be an interesting study. Epic failures in Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Where someone goes way out of the way, something very creative, and it completely backfires.
Have we ever done bad Valentine's gifts? It doesn't sound like we have.
Oh, we should.
Sounds like we are.
We talked to Sadie Allison from Tickle Kitty, and she has all the sexy toys
Yes.
that are out there, and that's kind of a bold move. But your theory on that is that ladies give them to the guy. Is that right?
That one particular thing.
There was one particular. It depends on what kind of relationship
Do you think it's
have.
very forward if a man gives a woman some kind of electronic?
You better know her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
you better know her is right.
Yeah.
Well, that's where it gets. How long do you date before you get them Valentine's Day gifts? You know.
Oh yeah, that's
right off the bat, really.
Right.
You think so? No.
Right away.
Well, you say I love you on the first date.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot.
Not only do I love you, but my son loves you.
Yeah. Pat has the adoption papers.
That's right.
Already.
I think it's nice if you've been dating a few months to do something light.
I have a suggestion.
What?
If you took our advice, perhaps.
And now, love suggestions with Tom Griswold.
And let's just say you got some kind of vibrating electronic device for your lady friend. To make it that much more special, wrap it with a 20-foot heavy-duty extension cord. So when at first glance she thinks, "Dear God, to charge this thing, I've got to have a 220 line." That'll get a nice chuckle.
That'll get a nice chuckle.
No, because most of them these days they get their power from
they're USB. You just charge them.
Battery technology, Tom.
The womanizer, you can't go wrong. She may look at you weird at first, but she'll be very
That's
happy
the name
with
of
you
the
later.
product, the womanizer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a vibrating.
No, it's air suction kind of thing.
Pleasure button focused. Yeah.
Is there like a warning on that?
What do you mean?
Put this on high, you might lose it.
Careful,
no.
ladies.
Get a Q-tip. I think it's in there.
Oh, geez.
Boy, the things you know about sex are just
siphon it out with your lips.
What are you doing?
I know, right?
I don't know.
What are you?
Yeah, you know that's exactly right. You don't know. Yeah. And your wild speculation, it beats everything.
And you have more children than all of us put together, which is amazing.
I don't get it. There could be some kind of disclaimer on the front. I mean, like, you ever look at a ladder and all those things they have on the side of it? Do they have those on those sex toys?
Not that I know of.
When you buy them, they open them up right there. If you buy them in person and put the batteries in and give it to you like that, because they won't take returns, so they have to prove to you that it works.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
But they don't have batteries anymore, right? Most of them are all, like you said, USB.
Yeah, true. So I don't know what they do now.
Well,
Last time I bought one,
kick it on, I would imagine.
Like in a store, it was batteries. Yeah.
I think they come already with a little bit of a charge to them, so they immediately turn on.
Oh, okay.
And they suggest that you charge
And Pat,
them up.
the first one you bought, steam powered, right?
Yeah, back in the day.
Big
Of
fist.
course, that's how old I am.
Yeah. Same thing that powered the Model T.
Because it's Ash
the old John Henry.
Because it's Ash Wednesday, do you think they have a combination vibrator cross?
Oh,
I sure hope not.
You know,
Chick.
Just saying that lightning may strike.
Wow.
Why not? Right?
What do you mean, why not?
they probably do.
I'll tell you.
Of course they do. If not a crucifix.
That's a very specific. A little bit of The Exorcist, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, right.
One of the
Exactly.
scenes, yeah.
All right. Coming up, by the way, we have world records in the news. A couple good ones, and we still haven't found out if International Pancake Day was today, yesterday, or the day before.
And we got a Super Bowl parade coming up in Kansas City.
And one of my favorite things that Chick ever says will be coming up in the news, and he doesn't know it. That's right.
I hardly know. I know less and less every day. So.
I can write it down, and I guarantee it will happen.
Okay.
Right.
Somewhat reluctantly, but he will spout it. So it'll be irresistible. You know what I'm talking about, Christy?
No, I'm.
The second word is spa.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
know.
You want me
You
to
will.
say it?
It's going to be a big thrill. By the way, have an interesting note here from a listener. Loving the shows of late. Josh's storytelling is now approaching Chick's famous dog story.
That's not good, Josh, by the way.
I think your dog story was just fine.
I thought it was fine.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah.
But
Now, the famous dog story was...
I found a dog, and I looked at his collar, and I called the owner, and he came and picked it up.
you took
That's the
took
story.
more abuse than you should have. It was on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by God, when I remembered, I think Bob was at the bottom of the he started the
it,
abuse,
yeah.
by
Oh, yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
But yesterday you told a story, and you couldn't remember halfway through the story why you were telling it or what happened.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it was.
Well, you were, I think, you were very excited about the memory of what happened.
Yeah.
But then when you started to retell it,
The
you
details
realized
at the end.
this was from an uncle's perspective. And it really wasn't that big a deal. Why am I talking?
I did remember the exact details if you're interested in
Oh,
hearing
when we
them
come
ever.
back, I will show you.
If
Well, perhaps later. And then we have another writer writes in, "Hey, I've got an idea for a new feature on your show. Josh Arnold confuses America." It should happen every day. Thank you very much.
I have no business being on the radio
for paying that much attention.
No, it's not you.
Coming up in the sporting world, anything interesting besides the parade?
We got the parade for the Chiefs. Shaquille O'Neal had his number retired. ESPN college football sign a big contract, and cornhole just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Valentine's Day 2024.
Love is in the air.
And Ash Wednesday.
Yep.
A meeting of two interesting things. We've got a bunch of interesting dates coming up because we've got the eclipse coming up. It's going to be in a whole bunch of spots in the United States, a total eclipse, which is really rare. And then we've got Leap Day on the way, a February 29th edition.
I want time and a half for that day.
That's a good idea.
And once again, an unusual tradition of Leap Day, ladies, is then the Irish tradition on Leap Day. You can ask a man to marry you. You got to. I believe it's Pat, isn't it? You have to get down on one knee, ladies, and then
I'm not quite sure.
And the man has to marry you. So,
where did you hear this?
Oh, it's an ancient tradition.
He's not wrong. There was a movie about it.
Yeah, was it Amy Adams or something?
Maybe somebody like that. It might have been even called Leap Year.
It is, yeah.
I didn't know that. I just was doing some reading about leap year because this is a leap year. It's very exciting.
Do you know anybody with the birthday on the 29th?
Close to, but no.
Okay, so that
we know somebody that has an anniversary on the 29th.
I'm 7. All right.
Whatever.
Married 4 years.
That's why I found you so attractive.
What's the rule? Can you choose the 28th or March 1st?
I don't know.
What does it say in your license?
I don't know.
I would think you'd have to have, if you were born on the 29th, you would have to pick March 1st because that's what it would become, right?
That makes sense.
I would bring forward.
That does
round up.
I would. I don't know if there's any stats on this. I would imagine that there are women and couples that have asked to be induced on the 28th, so they don't.
Yeah, maybe.
They don't.
Right.
I think there's something of a stigma to being born on the 29th. A psychological thing.
I don't know about that.
There may be.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I know what his problem is. He was born on February 29th. I don't think
there's a perception that you don't get your birthday every year.
Is the leap year, is it totally necessary
Yes.
that we're still doing this?
Yeah.
Can't we figure it out some other way?
If we didn't have leap year, the Earth would slip off its axis and fly out into the universe.
If we didn't have leap year, eventually at Christmas time it would be July, technically.
No kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, obviously over a long period of time, but that's weird.
Yeah.
Somebody explained it to me, like what date it would be right now if we never had leap year, and it blew my mind.
But our seasons would be affected.
I really didn't understand.
Wow.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Eventually it would be snowing in what would have been July.
Because it's an extra day, right? So it would be ago, not in the future, if we didn't have a leap year.
Wow.
But we got one. Very
all right, okay.
And leap day coming up. And ladies, once again, I'm just telling you. And today, of course, is Ash Wednesday. Christy, you'll be getting your ashes. Now, may I ask a technical question? You have lovely bangs. In fact, I just noticed them the other day and mentioned how nice they were. I like it when they get down and flirt with your glasses.
Boy, there are people who don't. I
don't care for them.
Yeah.
I don't care for them.
Cut your bangs.
Sweep them to the side. I'm telling you. You'd
great.
get divorced and remarried in a week. You sweep your bangs to the side.
They look great. My sister has bangs. They look fantastic.
Real stupid.
You have to move your bangs over.
Can't see the top of your glasses. What are you doing?
So, to get to my question,
my hairdresser's been out of work.
To get to my question, the ashes for Ash Wednesday are obviously placed on your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you go up and do you hold your hair back?
No, I just go like this before I go up there, and he just goes around it. You can go around it.
Then you get them on the side.
On the side of what? My hair?
Forehead. Don't you want them in the middle?
No, he'll get
the he'll get it.
And he'll go under my bangs.
When he gives you the ashes, does he kiss you on the mouth?
What is your problem today?
I
think he's going to be lightning is going to strike.
You've got
what my that's what well, I tried Catholicism for like a week, and that's what my priest told me. That's all I know.
Yeah, you had an unfortunate experience.
Yeah. Wait, Father John's listening. I apologize. I got a really nice note from him this morning.
So they move. You're responsible for moving your back, because I was wondering if you had to hold them back.
No, you don't.
Like every 80s comedian doing a Jack Nicholson impression. Remember that? Every 80s comic, Pat, they'd hold it back. Well, what would it be like if Jack were at the license bureau?
It's really not the place for comedy.
Yes,
it's solemn. But
God and Jesus never laugh.
Oh, no, they laugh, but not during Mass.
That's a joyful thing, right? Isn't Ash Wednesday?
Yeah. Haven't you ever heard the first 5 minutes of the Sermon on the Mount? Hilarious.
Well, you got to break the ice.
Anybody here from out of town?
It's over with a joke.
It's Mount? I thought it was Mount. It's not Mount?
He was on a horse.
Yeah.
Sermon on the Mount. Did I say that? I'm sorry.
Do you remember I think it might be the first joke in Monty Python's Life of Brian. They're at the Sermon on the Mount, and it pans, and they're in the very back, and he goes, "Speak up!"
They couldn't hear him.
They can't hear him.
No. Yeah, that's always the thing about you see those gladiator movies. You're wondering, how the hell do these people? They have a PA.
Right.
That's why they had the thumbs up, because it was all visual.
Yeah.
Guys in the back row going, what the hell's going on? Is that a lion going to eat that poor?
Boy, that's a great. The Gladiator, the beginning of that movie with the puppy dogs there, and they start the attack. It's amazing.
Yeah.
How much better is that movie than Bye Bye Birdie? How much better is Gladiator than Bye Bye Birdie?
Well, I haven't seen either of them.
100 times?
Yeah. No. Bye Bye Birdie brings joy to one's soul. Whereas
to who?
Gladiator is what the world wasn't like. They're all speaking English.
I've been kind of down lately. I don't know what's going to cheer me up. Wait a minute.
Twanging guitars?
Hold it.
Is that a
we need
Telecaster?
A cheesy vocal.
One last kiss.
Give me one last kiss.
It never felt like this.
No, baby, not like this. Girls, ready?
Hurts when
Ladies, come on. Thank you.
Give me one last kiss.
Thank you very much.
Good God.
Now grab my...
Now, did you...
Conrad.
Off the air, Christy was doing some homework about the guy that played Conrad Birdie in the film Bye Bye Birdie.
He didn't.
Jesse Pearson.
He had a tough life.
And he ended up becoming a writer.
Yeah.
He wrote...
For a couple of adult films, apparently.
Pro
Ball Cheerleader was one
You
of
make
them.
a deal with the devil to have something like that be popular, and you're going to...
you're
going to pay.
You slum it a little bit.
I'm sorry, what was the name of the porno?
Pro Ball Cheerleader.
Pro Ball Cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
Does Josh? I'm not really familiar with the world of pornography. I don't have the.
Well, I'm very versed.
Background. Do they have a script?
Some do now. Yeah, some.
Sure. Well, this was early. This was 79.
Yeah, back then most of them did it, but
I remember the Deep Throat thing. So they did have a story, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Man, the elevator pitch for Deep Throat is actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, her main pleasure center is in her throat, and so that's the only way she can. You know what? Let's make. Yeah, that's the story.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, the guy. Is that right?
But do they have?
And every man's going, yeah, that sounds good.
right.
And is there someone on set with a clipboard? Okay, for continuity. No. In that scene, the cigarette's over on that table.
I think they kind of were. I mean, Boogie Nights, I think nailed those old porn sets. So
okay. Now, coming up in sports.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
We've got. I was yawning. I'm sorry. We've got a Kansas City Chiefs victory parade today, and they're doing this thing now. The parade route is just like it was last year.
Oh, really?
Okay. How's that taste? Every other team in the league. Yeah. And there's a rumor that Taylor might be there, but it's going to take some doing, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right.
But they're not dating, according to Ace.
Okay. Also, in the news, in legitimate sports news, cornhole.
It's not legitimate
It's
sports.
huge.
It's something that he came up with.
No, it's absolutely, it's huge.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it involves the future of America.
Oh,
Really?
my goodness gracious. Well, we've got to listen to this.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Nice time.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
She's out of town, isn't she?
There's Josh Arnold.
Not yet.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hey,
There's
Chick.
Pat Godwin. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. With letters? You got letters?
They're confusing.
Okay.
I think we're confusing people.
About what?
Well, because we've got a lot of things going on at the same time here. We've got your Ash Wednesday.
Yes.
Today's also Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I mentioned leap year day, leap day, February 29th.
Yes.
In which, once again, the Irish tradition is a woman can ask a man to marry her, and he has to. And then I got this nice note here. Dear Bob and Tom Show, you've been talking about leap day. Christy, if you were born on February 29th, would that mean you've only been married once?
It's kind of funny.
All
right.
Maybe.
That's an interesting idea.
There you go.
I'm not sure. We were talking about I'm kind of wondering, maybe someone has knowledge of this. If a woman was due with a baby on the 29th, when it's a leap year, if they would actually get induced so that the child was not born.
I would.
Oh, you would?
I think a lot of people,
Yeah.
because I know more and more women are choosing a day to be induced.
Right.
Rather than
wait for nature.
Yeah, waiting for nature. But I'd just be kind of curious. Because I think some people think that being born on the 29th is not a good thing.
Of the devil.
Yeah. And then we were also talking about...
That's not of the devil, of course. No one stood up and said, no, that's not right.
Yeah, you. I know.
It was very.
We left you in the lurch.
Yeah, he's left me hanging.
It's
Sorry,
no
buddy.
fun when we don't correct.
Sorry.
Chick's a Satan worshiper. Did you hear him?
Sorry, I was reading this. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. A chick brought up church keys.
Yep.
And the church key, of course, is the traditional can opener, and apparently it can be either the bottle cap opener or the triangular-shaped puncture.
Or both, because they
can
have
opener.
one
Yes.
that's got both
and
on.
Someone found a picture of Paul Newman wearing one around his neck. And
From
of course,
Cool Hand Luke?
And there's the famous
that's a good
Bye Bye
shot.
Birdie church key. Good morning, writes Bill. Talking about church keys, I have a can opener on my key ring. It's called a P38. Issued to me by the United States Army in 1970. We used it to open our sea rations. I've used it many times over the years. My wife keeps buying these fancy can openers that I can never figure out how to use, so I pull out my P38 and open up the can easily.
There you go.
And he says, look it up.
All right. I'll
Thank
look
you,
it
Bill.
up.
Very
Bill.
trustworthy.
The P38. Thanks for your service, sir. By the way, United States Army.
Tom, I have a Valentine addressed to Chick. Chick, may I share this with you?
I wish you would.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hope everyone has a great day and a lot of fun. What I would love to see for my Valentine would be Chick in a pair of overalls with no shirt.
Is this Frank?
Now that would get my heart racing. Have a great day. Frank in Alabama.
Frank in Alabama.
He's always good for a nice pick-me-up.
Yeah. Well,
Sweet man.
He loves his chick.
If I was, I would set up housekeeping in Alabama in a heartbeat.
Do we know what Frank looks like?
I don't. Why would that even matter, Josh?
Well, at this point, you're already in. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Invested,
sure.
yeah.
But
That's right.
I mean, what if he's just the hottest?
Make your life so much better.
I don't know. Why not?
Then how do you decide who puts what where?
That gets figured out later.
Is there a code of some sort?
Well, this didn't take long.
No.
We were having fun and laughing. And...
These are simple questions. Frank, do whatever you want. It's okay with me.
I can tell.
Clearly.
Clearly, it's okay with me.
Now, coming up, we have more interesting stories from the world of love. But right now, I think it's time to take a short break into the world of sports.
Kansas City Chiefs beating the 49ers on Sunday in Las Vegas, and that means the victory parade starts at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern time today.
Chiefs are on the parade route.
That's right.
Go Chiefs, go.
Kansas City. Rumors are that Taylor Swift might attend.
Oh, boy.
That will be a little dodgy, though. She does have a concert here in a couple of days. I'll explain in a minute. Of course, the parade will follow a similar route to years past, heading south on Grand Boulevard through downtown Kansas City before arriving at Union Station. Let's see. And Taylor doesn't have any concerts today. However, she does have a concert in Melbourne on February 16th.
Oh, that's tough.
That could interfere with her plans. Now, keep up. The flight time between Kansas City and Australia is 19 hours. And, oh, by the way, Australia is 17 hours ahead of Kansas City. So she'd be cutting it kind of close to get to Melbourne. But
Taylor, don't bust your ass. Just go to Australia.
There is a possibility that she will show up at the parade.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. And this is starting again, and it won't be a thing until it's not a thing. San Francisco 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan is hearing the criticism again that for some reason unable to win the big game. The calls are louder, the second Super Bowl loss in 5 years, and couple that with the big comeback, the biggest in history. He was the offensive coordinator for the Falcons when the Patriots came back and from a 28-3 deficit, so much so that New England fans now celebrate March 28th.
Right.
Isn't that something? But we'll see what happens with the San Francisco 49ers and Kyle Shanahan. I don't think they would dismiss him.
He's got to kind of look at him and go, hey, look, I got you there 2 times in 5 years. That's better than...
You go down in overtime and kick a field goal. You look at your defense and go, okay, hold him, fellas.
Yeah. And isn't there some really
right down the field?
Isn't there some really complicated logic why they shouldn't have taken the ball? I keep hearing
there was no one on the San Francisco side was real clear on the new
rules.
I think that, and this is simply my opinion, I think the 49ers thought the overtime part of the rule from regular season where if you score a touchdown, game's over no matter when it happens. If you score a touchdown in the new overtime rules, game's over. But in the playoffs, it's not that way. Both teams have to get the ball no matter what. And I don't think San Francisco was clear on that. And I still don't know why they kicked a field goal after they missed it on third down and didn't try to go in for another touchdown. I don't get that one. But the parade starts at noon, Tom, Eastern time. They're in Kansas City.
Oh, they'll have a good time.
Now, Josh, you're a Missourian.
Yeah.
When the St. Louis Rams departed, are the Chiefs the team that people kind of...
a lot of, I mean, in my circle, people do like the Chiefs, yes. Yeah. So I think if that's representative of a lot of Missourians' mindset, then why not? Why not root for them?
Okay, I'm just curious.
When the Rams left St. Louis, go back to Los Angeles, I got the feeling St. Louis was, as long as the Cardinals were still there, they could care less. I think that's very much a baseball city.
Yeah, it is, but there were a lot of people upset. And still, there are still people who hold grudges about that.
All right.
So
you got the St. Louis Battlehawks now. So.
That's true.
Anyways, who the hell are they?
They were in the XFL.
Yeah.
And now they're in the UL.
Okay.
And Major League Soccer is in St. Louis, and NHL. So we never had an NBA when I was growing up.
Well, that's the most famous story in
St. Louis Spirits.
And NFL has been here and there.
But isn't the...
But hockey's there for you, right?
But isn't the St. Louis NBA team that doesn't exist anymore? Aren't they still being paid off?
Yes, I think the city still gets a nice,
like $1 million or $2 million in perpetuity forever.
Yeah. There's some crazy thing about that when they merged with the NBA.
Speaking of a lot of money, ESPN and the College Football Playoff have agreed to a new 6-year deal worth $1.3 billion with a B like boobies. That will allow the network to keep exclusive rights to the now 12-team playoff through the 2031 season. According to reports, a deal cannot be finalized, though, until the College Football Playoff works through outstanding issues regarding the format and revenue distribution. The Athletic first reported those results from the $1.3 billion deal. Coming up, the University of Colorado and cornhole. We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
And yesterday was Pancake Day. And a lot of records were set.
We have a couple of pancake tributes, including a really good one from the great Jim Gaffigan. Speaking of pancakes and food, let's talk a little bit about HelloFresh. They want your 2024 to continue to be great, and maybe it's time for some delicious comfort food. We've talked about the fact that at HelloFresh, they, of course, can provide you with, if you want, low-calorie stuff or low-carb stuff. It's kind of whatever you want, more than 40 recipes each week to choose from. It's not really, the recipe really doesn't sell it. What I'm talking about is they have the food, and they go shopping. They deliver the kit with all the fresh food and all the ingredients, and they're all measured. You just put them together sometimes in just a few minutes and pop them in the oven, depending on what it is you've ordered. And they've got, like I said, all kinds of choices every week. And HelloFresh has a new twist on things I'll tell you about in just a second. Christy, you working on something over there?
Oh, yes. If you didn't grow up with these, we highly recommend the Tuscan beef stuffed peppers with pearled couscous and melted mozzarella. It's ground beef with very interesting Tuscan spices already mixed in. They send you all of that, 6 easy steps, and you have a beautiful meal from HelloFresh.
And sometimes they've got just simple stuff that the kids are going to love, all kinds of burgers and meatballs. You got to check it out. Just go to HelloFresh.com/BT Show free and peruse the menu. By the way, that new code, BT Show free, will entitle you to free breakfast for life while your subscription is active. It's that simple. Get that delicious kit by going to HelloFresh.com/BT Show free and that free breakfast item per box with an active subscription. Once again, BT Show free. HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. Spice up your life a little bit and save a ton of time. And by the way, it's significantly cheaper than takeout. Now, also coming up, by the way, in the news, we have a situation involving a metal ring.
Yes, we do.
And you don't want to get it stuck there. We'll find out exactly what happened. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Whether you're running errands with the kids or heading on a weekend escape, the new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is packed with class-leading advanced safety features like blind spot view monitor, forward collision avoidance assist, and wireless phone charging, so you can stay focused on what really matters. Learn more about the new Tucson Hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
There you go. Now, I got a letter here about that.
Hello, young lovers.
You guys talking about Valentine's Day? I got it bad.
You got it bad?
Writes our writer.
Okay.
My wife's birthday is Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
I get a double hit every year.
Whoa.
Okay. But he goes, but I wouldn't change it for anything. Isn't
Well,
that
sure.
sweet?
Oh, that's nice.
And he goes, by the way, wish me luck. Okay, good luck today. Fellas, ladies, hope you did something important. If not, look for the guy under the bridge with the roses. Once again, just wipe off the cemetery.
That's
Bob.
right.
You know, you can also do, let's say, go take your wife's car.
Yeah.
Go fill up her tank for her.
They love that.
Yeah, do things.
Take it to the car wash, get it detailed inside. Oh,
yeah.
that'd be great.
Maybe do the dishes, fix that banister she's been asking about. There are other things.
The
you
one
can
she's
do.
been sliding down repeatedly.
Yeah, you don't want that wobbly. You want it nice and sturdy for her.
Wobbly from all that use.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
She likes that
stay on
banister
top.
more than you. So you're saying do something practical.
Of course. Well, practical but sweet. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there better be roses in the back seat of that car
I'm
when you
just
bring
saying,
it back. All
if let's say if you're in a position where it's better for you to do practical things, that's great. That's lovely.
Yes, it is.
Hey, honey, I cleaned the garage. I love you.
That I think a lot of women would kind of like that, but I'm obviously
I already cleaned the garage. Did it last week. God, it was glorious.
Did it get you anything?
What?
Just the satisfaction of
Okay.
having a garage now cleaner than my office.
Well, I think you always hold it over their head. Yeah.
Don't you love a garage day? You get out there,
it's the greatest.
and organizing. You
It's
got
nice and warm. Got
music
going. Got the leaf blower out. Turned the fan on, blowing dust everywhere. Got the broom. Got the mop out. You could eat off my garage floor right now. It's great.
You just moved in. How dirty could it have been?
Oh, it had all the
Yeah, that was
stuff
what
in
I was
there.
going to ask.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the construction.
Oh, so I bet it smelled good. All that.
It's all clean.
Fresh.
Well, yeah, I like that construction material smell. Yeah,
it was great.
Really?
But
Yeah.
I'm not recommending you clean your garage for your sweetie. That's all.
Well, look, my point. The
I
people
agree.
know. The people know what I'm saying.
I think you have a very different outlook on this as a normal man would.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you took that as a compliment.
Okay.
Maybe she hates doing the laundry and hates it, and it's all piled up right now. Do it for her. Fold.
No.
Yeah.
I can't touch her laundry.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not allowed to.
I'm talking to the people.
I can never figure out what goes in the dryer and what doesn't. That's like
Oh, boy. Then don't put it in the dryer.
What's the dryer for? For God's sake, there's 50,000 things hanging from the... I'm sorry. Let's just move forward here. What have you got over there, Mr.
A
McGee?
pair of Colorado high school students have been awarded scholarships to play cornhole.
Revolutionary.
No kidding.
What?
That's what it says. Thunder Ridge High School students Jackson Remick and Gavin Heyman made history by becoming the first Division I five-star cornhole recruits in the country.
Division One.
They will play for Winthrop University, the first D1 institution to recruit cornhole players.
I hope there are at least two.
And I want to think I recognize Winthrop from the tournament. I think they get in the basketball team gets in the tournament every now and then.
Okay.
Oh, they're famous for their Jarts team.
Are they?
Winthrop?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It was their horseshoe team. Yeah. But, no, it was their beer pong squad.
Which is...
when you can't decide on a punchline, you go ahead.
You just
I've
try
done
them all.
that, yeah.
You try them all.
Punchline bomb the audience.
Yeah, by the way, don't cornhole your girlfriend for Valentine's Day.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, she wants it.
He just trotted it right out there and showed it to everybody.
Yeah.
Here you go. Do not cornhole her.
Is there a mascot for the cornhole team?
I don't know what you're asking.
I would think something kind of like a Greek guy in a toga, cornholio.
That's out. Cornholio's a thing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, do nice little speeches.
Nice Beavis and Butthead.
I don't know what the... where is it? It's not... it's Winthrop. I wonder what the mascot is for the Winthrop University. I'm not sure.
But this is a thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Scholarships for cornhole.
Sure, there's scholarships for video games. It's a whole new world out there.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get by, aren't we?
And I think cornhole. I know it's on ESPN every now and
I
then.
saw it the other day.
Very
Yeah.
popular.
How far apart are they?
I don't know what the standard
I don't
is.
play, so I don't know, but there is obviously a standard. How many D1? Oh, I'm not going to ask.
No, I know.
How many
D1 schools play cornhole?
There at least has to be two to start.
He brings up a good, yes.
It sure is fun.
Yeah,
Winthrop Eagles, and they are somewhere in South Carolina.
Oh,
There
cool.
you go.
Can they drink beer while they're playing?
I don't know about that.
I doubt it. I mean, they're Division I athletes.
Tom, I think they'd get enough beer over at the frat house. I don't think they need.
What kind of nil money you suppose they're getting?
Kind of what?
You know isn't it nil? The
name, image, likeness.
Oh,
name, image, likeness.
They would be if this became at all semi-popular. They'd be perfect for certain brands.
Oh, I think we should get
Those
do a nil thing with one of these guys representing the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah.
Cornhole player.
Those cornhole tournaments have big-time sponsors.
Now, if you do that, though, it's going to cause trouble in my family because my brothers have been petitioning Tom to sponsor the Arnold Brothers fishing team.
Oh, that's right.
And I volunteered to pay for having your brother's bass boat painted bass to mouth.
That doesn't help anybody.
No, it doesn't.
And then his wife nixed it.
Well, they have children.
Yeah, they have daughters, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be in the driveway with
daughters.
They can read,
Yeah. Well, I have daughters. I have daughters too, but it's not my boat, so it doesn't matter to me. Sorry. Cornhole in the news. Okay, that's cool.
There we go.
Pretty interesting.
Maybe we'll look back on this day and think, remember when they sponsored the cornhole guys? And I bet you the cornhole tournament, I don't know how we could follow up on this, but the cornhole tournament will get better, if not the same ratings, than the new football league gets.
Maybe.
Wait and see.
I think it'd be fun to watch. I bet you get to attend a live cornhole match with serious players.
It'd be fun.
Serious, but like cheering in the stands. Yeah.
We've been officially invited by the United States Cornhole League or whatever as members.
Really?
Yeah. We got it in the mail a couple
USC,
years ago. And whatever it is, yeah. Yeah, I was honored.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
What is the diameter of the proper cornhole?
I don't know enough about the specifics.
Do they do it in centimeters to give it kind of a medical feel?
Yeah, around the world, an Olympics type feel. Why not cornhole in the Olympics? What am I saying? Would you rather see that or breaking?
I think it's more valid than breaking.
So you hear that? He picked up the terminology.
He did, yeah.
Break dancing, it's breaking.
No, it's because break dancing made it sound ridiculous.
I think breaking sounds worse.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
It's actually called breaking, not break dance.
Apparently, yeah. Once again, for the Olympics. And I still don't know if you get to bring your own cardboard. I don't know how that works.
Hey, that was Pat. You got a song over there, Pat?
Oh, songs. You want to hear songs?
I would love to hear a song.
You got a love song for Valentine's Day?
Well, it's more of a you may go through this on Valentine's Day. Break up, have sex with me, make up. Make up, have sex with me, break up. We've yelled until we're hoarse. We're headed for divorce. Our marriage is over, we hate each other, but first some intercourse. Break up, have sex with me. Break up, have sex with me. Then screw me in court. Break up. A little short one to get you going.
Yeah.
There's some guy in his car right now going, yeah, that's real funny, Godwin. Right in the heart of that situation.
Okay. So sorry. We return to the sports desk?
Yes, we do. Stupid world record. A town in Kansas has broken 2 pancake-related Guinness World Records.
Really?
The records for the longest line of pancakes and the highest pancake toss.
Which, by the way, I'm about to protest.
Were attempted in honor of International Pancake Day, which was yesterday.
All right.
Participants created a line of pancakes over 923 feet in length, made up of 2,800 flapjacks, beating the current record of 429 feet set in London. I didn't even know they had pancakes in England. Frank Hampton, the so-called pancake maestro, attempted the record for the highest pancake flip.
The maestro was there?
And achieved a flip that reached a height of 32 feet.
Whoa!
That beats the current record of 31 feet and 1 inch.
Tom, was this out of the pan and into the pan?
Oh,
Keep reading. This I protest.
For the pancake flipping record, it appears that the challenger does not need to catch the flapjack after tossing it into the air.
No good.
I agree with you. That's invalid.
That doesn't seem like an actual
flip.
Just
it's a pancake heave.
Yeah, you're just throwing it away.
I could throw it in the air 100 feet if I wanted to.
Yes.
You got to catch it.
Yeah, I protest.
Of course, the pancakes used were donated to food banks and homeless shelters, and the people there said this pancake's been on the ground. Can I have another one?
This is the flip winner, but
yeah.
These are Swedish pancakes. I'm kind of neutral about those.
What are they all about?
I've never heard the term Swedish pancakes.
I have a box
What are they?
You haven't? Until right this second.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neither do I.
That must be some hoity-toity thing.
Swedish pancakes.
Are they thinner or smaller?
Is that a crepe?
Do they have those at...
crepe would be a French pancake.
Well, there you go. He got me there.
Well, what's Swedish? You get a massage when you get a Swedish pancake? What's that all about?
I have a brand of what you call a flour that I get that's for Swedish pancakes.
How about that?
It's for Swedish pancakes.
Yeah, I have that too.
Wow.
For some reason.
I thought that was a thing.
No,
Yeah,
it probably
never
is.
heard of it.
Look, we're Philistines. Why would
Well,
we know?
yeah, in your life, it probably is a thing.
It says American pancakes are thicker and fluffier. Recipes for Swedish pancakes are richer in butter and eggs, but much thinner.
Keep them, Sweden.
I love thin pancakes.
So what kind of flour do you use?
The
Swedish pancake
I buy
flour.
the Swedish pancake flour. It's in a box.
That's how this all started.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought everyone knew about Swedish pancakes.
No, Tom.
Pat, you know about them?
Yeah, someone bought that for me to make for Jimmy, yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, real good.
Oh, yeah. You like the thick, fluffy pancakes?
Of course. Give me
No, thank you.
The big old buttermilks.
Yeah, there's a place right in the corner that does those. I hate those.
All right, well, good. I won't see you there.
Is this like a Belgian waffle or something that you're thinking
It's
of?
kind of like a crepe.
Look
like
at
that.
them.
Oh, they're like a crepe.
Oh, they're delicious.
No, they look.
That's
each
a
one of them
crepe.
looks like the first pancake. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
But Josh, the beauty of those is you can put butter between each one.
All right, now you're starting to sell me on that.
Wait a minute.
No, I like fluffy and thick.
They do look like what you would use to make a crepe. Or
Yes.
Have you ever melted the butter and put it in one of those ketchup squirt?ers? And
I haven't. No, have you?
That's
it's
brilliant.
the best.
That sounds like a fat guy thing.
You lift up each layer. Oh my God, it's heavenly.
Fat.
Speaking of
I have a
pancakes,
pancake race story. Oh, do you want to hear that?
I thought we'd feature something involving pancakes.
All right.
Kind of at the end, anyway. This is the great Jim Gaffigan.
Comedian Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio, a family man, a clean liver. Now, when you're on stage, Jim, you don't do a blue kind of show, do you?
I'm very clean and kind of, I talk about cake for like an hour because, cake's an important topic.
Cake, tell me about cake.
Well, there's a lot of different. Cake's a powerful food. Cake can actually bring people together. It's Bill's birthday. Yeah, I hate that guy. There's cake in the conference room. Well, I should say hello.
Who am I to pass judgment on him?
It's his big day. I mean, admit it, when you hear the song Happy Birthday, all you're really thinking is, I'm getting some free cake. During the song, you just wonder what kind it is. Hope it's chocolate for me. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. I only got two hands, buddy, and one of them's holding a cigarette. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good.
Right.
Cake, great.
Right.
Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
What was that?
A seed in here? What is this, a treasure map? What's the recipe of fruit cake? Anything but fruit? It's like the baker was just clearing off the counters. Put all that stuff in there. People don't eat this. They just mail it to relatives. We all know cake's bad for us. Sometimes we try and disguise the fact we're having cake. It's breakfast. I can't have cake. I'll have a muffin. You know the difference between a cake and a muffin? What? Nothing. How about those mini muffins? How much denial are we in when we're eating mini muffins? Oh, I'm just going to have like 1 or 12. They're so small they don't really count. They're like muffin vitamins. When I eat them, I feel like an astronaut. That's why I have them for breakfast. You can't have cake for breakfast unless it's a pancake. How'd that slide through? You're not having cake for breakfast. You're having fried cake with syrup for breakfast. Now load up on that and try not to nap.
The great Jim Gaffigan. And the topic is pancakes.
Yeah.
Because yesterday was International Pancake
Sure
Day.
was. It always is on Fat Tuesday, apparently.
That was our world
It's
record.
in my top 5 foods of all time, pancakes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. With butter and maple syrup.
Really?
Yeah, I know that many will disagree.
Yeah.
But it's got to be real maple syrup and not the flavored maple syrups.
Yeah, no, like the...
yeah, they bring you that thing, and it's got the Lazy Susan with, like, grape maple syrup.
No.
That's not flavored maple syrup.
Right.
It's just flavored syrup.
Yeah.
No, it's immoral.
Not for me. And I don't really like the whipped cream and the strawberry. No. Just give me butter and syrup.
You don't like an egg on your pancake? Over easy, and then all the yolk gets it soaks it up.
You ever been to one of those places
That's
where
what toast is for?
They have the big long bench, and they're tapping the trees right behind you, and they're boiling it right there. You sit there outdoors eating the pancakes.
What restaurant's that?
That is not a place.
This gets back to my original thought when you said Swedish pancakes like you would say Wednesday. You assumed everyone knew.
Yeah,
Now
this.
you're not very relatable.
Because
you
you're
realize
not
that.
very relatable. And when you say something like, when you go to the pancake bar, they got the maple syrup coming out of the tree.
Yeah, no, I don't eat at Michelin star restaurants in Oshawa.
Yeah.
No. This is a really.
It cost me $12,000 to get here.
No, it's a really funky place in the woods, and you park and you walk through the.
Not everyone is experiencing your life. I know that it's to our. You have to. Other people are alive, Tom.
I don't think I like real maple syrup. Like every time I've gotten that, it's nowhere near as good as like Log Cabin.
It's not near as sweet.
Give me the fake. give me the chemical syrup.
You like your maple syrup like your lady friend's orgasms.
Fake.
Hey, yeah, you know what? I do. They're cheaper and
less tears
and more frequent. Sorry,
they're getting the job done.
Yeah.
No, you go to one of those country places and they're tapping the trees. It's the season, and they've got a fire going.
I have never been to a restaurant where they're tapping trees for maple syrup.
No, of course not.
I want to know right now
who's working
where
the trees.
these restaurants are.
They're out in the country.
Who's working the trees today?
I don't think you've ever been to a restaurant where they're tapping trees out.
And on your way, you see like Amish folks driving by.
You're a lying sack of shit.
No, absolutely.
Pardon me. Is this syrup freshly tapped?
Well, I'm going to have to see the tree.
And they're boiling.
The stickiest man walks in. Here, sir.
Full of regret and needles stuck in his legs.
Bee stings. There you go.
See, don't you like things that are authentic?
That's
like
a little
real.
too authentic.
No, it's great. I'm sure someone out there listening has experienced one of these great places.
Bees stuck all over.
yeah. God, so many ants.
I know for you guys to be away from a television set for an hour and actually being outside would be difficult. But
this is a seasonal thing, right? You can't just go on a Tuesday.
No, you can't do it this afternoon, to my knowledge. But anyways, we have more pancake news coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I want pancakes.
And we have a weird story coming up involving a guy known as Gizzer Bra.
Who the hell's Gizzer Bra?
And if you know who he is, you might want to watch this video before he dies. I'm just saying. Okay. It's really some crazy stuff out there.
Does Haywood tap trees? Is that what you're remembering?
Oh, that's the kind of thing he would do, absolutely.
So it's not a restaurant out in the country that everyone goes to all the time tapping trees. It couldn't it be Haywood?
No. I went to this place and it was great. And they got like a big fire and everyone's kind of chill.
Big fire.
Just fun. It's something you should all do. Coming up, we have the benefits of music for the elderly. Very exciting news. And how it may affect things like dementia. We'll find out about that if I can remember to do it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. If he's done it, everyone's done it. If he's thinking about it, everyone is. If he loves it, everybody loves it. If he hates it, everybody hates it.
Yeah, we're tapping trees today.
It's Tom Griswold, everybody. Hello, Tom.
It's broadcast psychopath.
That's right.
Admittedly, my life perhaps not relatable to many.
What?
What?
No.
I got.
No, it's
I love your life.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Once again, the number one song today for the 40th consecutive year. That's right.
From Bye Bye Birdie.
Tommy living in 1963, ladies and gentlemen.
One
last kiss.
Ergo, I love it. Everyone loves it.
It never felt like this.
And how did he not win an Academy Award for this, Tom? Was Bye Bye Birdie even nominated?
I don't think
It may
so.
have.
No.
I don't think it
It was
was
the
because
first-
it's a crap movie.
You ever seen it?
No.
So you're judging something you haven't seen.
I don't need to pick up a pile of crap.
Yeah.
And,
Of
I
course.
learned that from you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Look at this one. This comes to us from Doug. I hate to agree with Tom, but here in Pennsylvania, we have maple syrup tours on specific weekends. All the local maple syrup places open their doors for tastings. They do serve food right in front of the evaporator. Real syrup is better, Josh.
No, it isn't.
You're wrong. I love you guys.
I appreciate you, Doug, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. But no, and in fact, Kyle agrees with me. He says, I'll take Mrs. Butterworth every time over that real maple crap.
My kids are the same way. They hate.
And I know that I'm going to say I'm wrong on this. I am going to say I'm
You're
wrong.
kind of a jejune palate.
I think,
yes.
I think when you grow up with sweet, my
Yeah,
girls like log cabin. They rather than
Exactly.
real maple syrup.
Do you
they-
prefer margarine to butter?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I do not.
No one does. You're taking the first step then.
And I grew up on margarine and thought it was fine.
And then you
I had
taste real butter and go,
oh,
how dare
geez.
they hide this from me all this time?
Yeah.
I like a nice tub of country crop.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Where are you going to put your leftovers in if you don't use country crop?
Dear Tom.
Yes.
I'm sorry this is not from Michigan, but I have a Tomism for you. The other day, a friend couldn't remember the word for the periscope on a submarine.
Oh.
So she called it submarine binoculars.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
And thanks a lot, Josh. Because of you, I can't watch the NBA without saying, hey, is Vicky Wem Wem playing?
You're welcome.
That's from Paul. And good morning, folks. I've been listening to your show almost too much lately. And frankly, I don't know how you people can stand each other.
Well, who said we do?
That's from Brad in Michigan. Thank
Now,
you,
we were
Brad.
talking about Valentine's Day gifts. They're very tricky.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with jewelry. Flowers are always nice. A nice card is important.
Mm-hmm.
But, Josh, you suggested perhaps something practical like cleaning the garage or...
Yes, but I mean, you got to know that she'll appreciate it. Don't just do that.
Little washing her car.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Filling it up with gas.
It's nice.
Thoughtful, yeah.
Yeah.
Got this from Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Bad Valentine's Day gift is the headline.
Okay.
It's a short letter. Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's rough.
that's bad.
Yeah, that's a bad gift no matter
Anything
what.
with a cord.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. Have you seen the Vibraphone 2000? You take that seriously. It's $220, by the way.
Hauls the mail.
Yeah, but tell you what, you're going to have a puddle in your bed.
Because the bladder let go, or
everything lets go. It's that good.
Here's a fatty fat letter.
Fat.
Comes to us from Virgil from Austin.
Whatever,
Hi,
fatty.
Austin.
My fatty thing that I love to do is the following. When making pancakes, I take white cake mix and combine it with the pancake mix. The fluffiest and sweetest pancake.
Oh, that
Holy
sounds
heck.
great.
That really is caking up
Tom
the pancake.
doesn't like...
I like the flats, the Swedish pancakes, the thin ones. They're like crepes.
You know, that everyone eats.
Yeah.
The Swedish pancake.
Jason, had you ever heard of Swedish pancakes? No?
It's like eating buttered
There's
rolling papers.
pancakes and crepes. That's it.
And aren't crepes rolled up?
And no,
Yeah,
get on
kinda.
this. He doesn't like waffles either.
Yeah, that's bad.
Not only that, but he gets visibly angry if someone has waffles and they could have made pancakes.
It's exact same batter.
I told you I'd never been to a Waffle House. I went and where was I?
Tried to get pancakes,
Texarkana. I ordered the pancakes. They don't have them. You're kidding.
Well, you went to a Waffle House. I'm surprised you didn't get your ass kicked.
Well, you know, it's not,
Just from walking.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Where are you on French toast?
I love French toast.
Okay. Yeah.
Love French toast.
Very good.
But the bread's important.
Yeah, one of my favorite movie scenes is Kramer versus Kramer, where he makes the French toast. Remember that?
Well, at least it wasn't 60 years ago.
It was it's a great scene. It's a callback. It's brilliant.
It's 50 years ago.
That's a tough movie.
We're making progress.
This guy's got a great idea. This is a terrific idea. Get married on the 29th of February. That way you only have to get her an anniversary gift every 4 years. This, sir, is...
You know there's someone in this building whose anniversary is February 29th.
Oh, no kidding.
Really?
I did not.
They're currently in the building?
I don't think he's currently in the
They
building.
tried-
His name might be Cookie.
Oh.
They tried to pull that, huh?
Yeah, I was at the wedding. They got married on February 29th.
Well, by the way, have you seen Cookie's wife? How did he
Yes.
pull that off?
Yeah, no kidding.
Colleen?
I couldn't agree more. What the hell happened there? we were talking
and
about
you know what? She's Irish. Maybe she asked him.
Oh, we'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
And once again, a leap day, ladies.
Thanks for getting them back on
this is important. The Irish tradition, ladies, you can ask your man to marry you on leap day, and he has to say yes.
It's important.
He has to say yes.
Yeah, he has to.
For the purposes of the song I've been working on, she has to say yes.
All right.
Now,
We'll talk about pancakes.
I do want to find out if anyone has had a baby induced because they didn't want to have it on the 29th of February.
I think a lot of women have babies and deuce on the table because you're pushing and it
happens.
You said you wanted to know if you ever had a baby induced. Yeah, a lot of women have. It's not.
No, I meant
it's not something funny to talk about.
The end of the sentence is February 29th.
Natural thing.
What would you know about it?
Some ladies.
When's the last time you were in a birthday room?
I have been kicked out of many a birthing room.
Birthday room.
Who the hell are you?
Hey, get Weird Beard out of here and put the camera down. This turns you on, huh, you psycho?
Well,
you want to see the head crowning? That's what gets you hot? You're nuts, buddy.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're nuts. What of it?
See, that's wrong with our problem with our culture.
What?
Too many nuts, and you can't call them that anymore.
Is that what's wrong?
There was loud laughter from the crew. Yeah,
you know when you could call out someone being nuts.
Yeah,
that kept them in their place.
This guy's a nut job. Get him out of here. Sorry.
Okay.
You have more, Christy? What is it?
Yes. Several women in Britain took part in a centuries-old...
What the hell did I do? I got two sports
It's a
stories
pancake
left.
story, and he's got a song.
Oh, Christ. And now here's Pat to make
Keeping
us
on
laugh.
topic.
Right.
Something he slapped together. Yeah, here we go.
Several women in Britain took part in a centuries-old pancake race in the English countryside. The competition in Olney, which takes place the day before the start of Lent, always Fat Tuesday, has been repeated over the centuries and even copied around Britain as well as liberal Kansas. According to the legend, a housewife in 1445 heard the church bells signaling the Shrove Tuesday service, raced off with her skillet and pancakes in hand. This week, women lined up with frying pans in hand and tried to sprint the 415-yard path without dropping their pancakes. 44-year-old Kasha Larkus took home the title this year.
Sounds like a disease.
Kasha Larkus?
Bad news, Christy.
And what is this, pancake carrying?
Yeah, pancake race.
Yeah, here's Pat now. I was in the pancake race.
Don't throw me under the bus.
Oh, boy.
No, I
have a job to do over here.
Pat, I was in a pancake race.
Yeah.
Were you?
I read the news
Yeah, when you do
today.
it, the way to win, don't run.
Why?
I hop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Christy's doing the same thing I am, okay?
I was in a pancake race.
Yeah.
Ran it under 1 minute flat.
That was better.
Better! And I don't know. I don't think it's better than IHOP.
No, Ace, if you see a pancake race, they don't have people at the side of the road handing them water. They're handing them little cups of maple syrup, real maple syrup, my friend.
Yeah.
Pat, you have a song?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the batters heating up, hot on a skillet, bubbling like it's about to burn. Running with pancakes seems mighty silly. When will they ever learn? Don't dress like Aunt Jemima, or you're gonna get a nasty call. But for God's sakes, whatever you do, Josh says, please don't fall. Now the pancake race is on. I didn't shove it in there. Now the pancake race is on. Here comes Sheila on the backstretch, running with pancakes in a skillet. Oh, they look so darn delicious. I'm just praying she don't spill it. The pancake race is on. Shoved together.
Who's that, Don Gibson? Who the
Jack
race
Jones.
is on, and here comes...
Jack Jones did that song.
I thought it was Rodney Carrington.
It was George.
Look out now, my mama's
Strait.
got a boob.
I think a lot of people done
That's
it.
an older song than that. The race is on, and here comes heartache in the middle.
Yeah.
Heartache.
Either way, it was
Boo-foo on the outside. Yeah.
whomever it was laugh free. So we have.
Have you ever been to? You lived in Missouri. You ever been to liberal Kansas?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, half the cable channels aren't allowed on the air.
What? Just MSNBC?
We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Support comes from ServiceNow. We're for people doing the creative work they actually want to do. That's why this ad was written and read by a real person and not AI. You know what people don't want to do? Boring, busy work. Now with AI agents built into the ServiceNow platform, you can automate millions of repetitive tasks in every corner of your business, IT, HR, and more, so your people can focus on the work that they want to do. That's putting AI agents to work for people. It's your turn. Visit servicenow.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Talking about can openers today. Interestingly enough, the so-called church key, sort of a dated reference, certainly. But we had a picture of Paul Newman and Cool Hand Luke wearing a church key. Mm-hmm. And then we had a nice letter about the so-called P38. Got this from Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
You can buy the P38 can openers at any Army surplus store. I have several. Glenn from Amarillo, Texas. Thank you for taking the time to write.
Man, Glenn is a good name. You don't hear there aren't enough Glens out there.
Glenn.
I like Glenn. I have an Uncle Glenn.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
My dad's barber was named Glenn.
Glenn.
He's a Glyn. Like Glenn Johns, the record producer.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see now. We used to call the P38 the John Wayne.
Oh, yeah?
Once again, the P38 can opener. Do you ever, by the way, you know how you know you're in a cheap hotel?
How?
You ever, I can't remember.
Here we go. How do we know?
They have that bottle opener over by the bathroom on the wall.
Is that a cheap hotel?
I mean, it's probably been there a while. Probably a motel. Been there for a while.
Yeah.
I've never known the difference. Hotel, motel. I don't know.
Motel, you've got a place to park.
So you have one of them. Oh, what? No, that can't be it.
It's a motor hotel. It's a, what do they call those words where you melt them together?
Portmanteau.
Here we
Portmanteau.
are.
That's very fancy. Yeah. It's and you know what I'm talking about. You go to a hotel and they got that bottle opener on the wall.
Yeah.
I never got an answer.
I think I've seen one in 50 years.
That's what I said. It's probably an older hotel.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's a cheaper, older hotel.
Hey, when you paint the room, leave the bottle opener up there.
Yeah, don't take that off.
What do you mean paper the room?
Either one.
They probably wallpaper.
They probably also have a razor blade slit in the wall.
Oh, I love those. Can you imagine what's down in there?
Used razor blades?
Yeah.
It's just a slit in the wall, and they stop, and they're down there between.
It kind of made sense
between the 2x4s.
Hard to throw away. Yeah. They rip the bags, don't they?
You don't want your garbage guy slicing his fingers.
No.
Okay. Did we have one more sports story?
A couple.
Stupid world record.
Health and wellness company in Australia has set the Guinness World Record for the most people taking an ice bath simultaneously. Ooh. For the attempt, an organization known as One Life Live It set up large inflatable pools on Leighton Beach in Fremantle. Participants were required to remain submerged up to their necks for at least 3 minutes to qualify for the record. A total of 537 people made the attempt, but only 509 managed to go the distance, surpassing, though, the goal and setting the record. The old record, 483, now it's 509.
Okay.
I mean, how did they, if you see pictures of this, how did they get all that ice over there to a beach? I mean, it's got to be tons of ice.
I'm guessing refrigeration, possibly.
But I mean, it doesn't even say in the story who
maybe a cooler
supplied the ice. You got above ground pools on a beach, and they're full of ice water. It's amazing.
It's really hot down there in Australia right now too. Right?
Yeah, it's summer.
Yeah.
This is like the Titanic.
Oh, that's Canada.
All these people in freezing cold water. They have a door floating in one of them to see if the guy could float on it. Probably got some I mean, I prefer having my testicles not down my throat.
I think most people do, men.
I don't know why that's become a thing. There's no way I could ever do that.
That ice water thing?
I can't do a cold shower. I can't do any of that.
I'm with you on that one. It's huge.
I don't like it.
It's invigorating. You have it.
Is that what it is?
You get like a jolt of energy afterwards.
Ladies,
right?
you get the old you get the old tho.
Yeah, the THOs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone says tho.
No, yeah,
people say
it's definitely
THO.
Oh.
Well, in Tom's defense, we just taught this to him during the commercial.
And I
break.
couldn't resist. Yeah,
So-
I thought it was that whore over there.
No, that's
thought.
T-H-O-T.
Thought, yeah.
And
That
that
whore
one
over there
you
would
do
be a
pronounce that,
W.
yeah.
that's what that would be twat. You say
That'd be
thought.
that'd be two.
It would be thwat.
Oh, okay. Would be what?
T-H-O-W-T.
That whore over there would be
No, it's that.
T-W-O-T.
It's that hoe, H-O-E,
Oh.
or H-O apostrophe, the slang
I
for
see.
whore.
I see.
Yeah, that hoe over there.
So in proper circumstances, it would be twat.
If you wanted to say that whore,
yes,
yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that, Chick. I appreciate that.
Stupid world record.
Shrunken weenies is their word for that.
Here's another one.
like Twick.
A man from Missouri has broken the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of casino chips.
How about that? He must be rich if he turned him in.
Mr. Paul Schaefer of Kansas City.
Not the great Paul Schaefer.
Earned the record title with his collection of 2,250 casino chips.
Casino chips. Casino chips.
This is about casino chips. The very first chip Paul added to his collection was one his mom brought back from Vegas in the 80s. His favorite chip is the 1964 $1 Christian Jones purple chip from the Thunderbird Casino in Las Vegas.
How about that? He has a favorite chip.
Another reason Paul collects casino chips in his never-ending story is to help preserve the history of all the great casinos, many of which are long gone. That's kind of true. There are some rare casino chips Paul is in search of, including a $25 chip from a small Oklahoma casino that no longer exists.
Well, what's the name of it?
Yeah,
maybe somebody could help you out.
That's why they can't find it.
Another casino. I'd like a chip from a casino on Mars that hasn't been built yet. How about that? He now hopes to set the record for the largest stack of casino chips. No mention of how tall that would be.
How many chips?
How many chips would be in that stack? No mention of it.
It'll be a different story. We can review that and get it ready for tomorrow's show. I'm sure. Christy Lee, what have you got coming up?
Coming up, we have a very special promotion for those of you who are brokenhearted this Valentine's Day by a very famous restaurant chain. Should we go ahead and do it, or are you done?
Go ahead. You can do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
P.F. Chang's is offering something special for you brokenhearted fans.
Don't go Changin'.
This fast food chain will be giving 6 free dumplings to people who have recently undergone a breakup.
Oh, they got
Really?
dumped.
Yeah.
They got dumped, Josh.
Here's your dumplings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Real cute,
You
Chang's.
can text 855-697-6181 with the message Chang's Dumplings and their breakup story or screenshot to receive instructions for redeeming your shrimp or pork dumplings in a restaurant or via delivery system.
What's the number again?
I'm writing it down.
855-697-6181.
I do love dumplings.
According to P.F. Chang's executive chef Eliza Cordova.
Fried dumpling, right? Got to go fried.
I'm fine with
Steamed?
steamed. Fine, yeah.
You don't like steamed dumplings?
Nope.
Our dumplings program
Could I have something that tastes like wet paper? Why, here's your steamed dumpling.
I have to disagree, Chick.
You like steamed dumpling instead of fried dumpling?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Delightful.
I know. You like them prepared right there at the Great Wall. I know.
Using baby panda
Once again.
How many tables are at the Great Wall of China?
Authenticity.
I bet there's a lot of tables, man. You can see that restaurant from the moon. Did you know that?
P.F. Chang's has the Great Wall of Chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Big old piece of cake.
So you can, if you break up, they give you these 6 dumplings.
Yes.
And they said you could have them delivered, which is,
Yes.
I think, the way to go.
So you're not sitting alone on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you don't have to be
at the
sitting
table?
there. You're sitting there eating your thing, and there's some poor slob crying while I'm trying to eat my General
You should-
Tso's chicken.
Some poor slob.
You should have to go in and get them in person.
I got 3 dumplings. Oh, I don't know why she broke up with me.
Why would you?
Apparently, she's real fat too.
Why would you eat steamed dumplings? You know fried dumplings are available. Why would you? I'll take
Steamed are
steamed.
delicious.
You're wrong.
They have it. They have a different mouthfeel.
I'll give you a different mouthfeel.
You dip them in the
Stabbed
sauce.
stabbed in the nose with a chopstick.
You like the sauce?
I love the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
well,
like a plum sauce.
It's ginger aromatics.
You know what's a great idea for Valentine's Day?
What,
After
chick?
52 long years, it's finally happened. This past Sunday, Popeyes fans everywhere experienced the perfect pairing. It was Popeyes commercial during the biggest game in the history of the year and their new lineup of chicken wings.
Now, Chick, do you prefer your chicken wings steamed or fried?
I like the chicken wings the way Popeyes makes them.
I'm with you.
yeah,
Have you heard
that's
about their new
delicious.
flavors?
I sure have.
All crispy, all juicy, and we're talking wonderful new flavors. Sweet and spicy, ghost pepper, signature hot, honey barbecue, and roasted garlic parmesan.
Wings and football go hand in hand, but football isn't the only opportunity. You've got basketball, tennis, March Madness, and
Valentine's
Popeyes
Day.
wings. Are you kidding? Pickleball, wall ball, highlight,
Hockey.
You name it. Hockey. If you're not absolutely run out of everything to watch, you could watch hockey and have a Popeye chicken wing. Sure.
Popeyes wings are also great for any occasion. Birthdays, anniversaries. Christy, you said Valentine's
Yes.
Day. You're right. Share some wings with your sweetie. Even, Wednesday. Ash Wednesday, you can have a nice wing.
Well, you're going to have to wait on that one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the rules.
You walk in there with you walk into Tom's cornhole tournament with a box of Popeyes wings.
Oh.
The hero of the party.
You know,
Yes.
you dip them in maple syrup, and they're tasty, too.
Boy, you're fat.
Take
That,
some
I
wings
bet
to
that
your-
is real tasty.
Next to get together, the neighbors, because they'll definitely do something nice for you in return. The point is, people love wings, so order from Popeyes today for your upcoming, by gosh, whatever.
In
it
fact,
might
some
be.
people say, Chick, ain't no thing like a chicken wang.
Oh.
Just Popeyes chicken
Did
wings
you see the Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah.
with Ken Jeong.
Our friend Ken Jeong,
Yes,
the
Dr.
comedian and physician, it's a terrific commercial. It's like a time traveler. He's been frozen. Very funny. Did you see it, Christy?
Yes, for the purpose of this conversation.
Keep it going.
Somebody's a liar.
Yes, we all have.
I'm sorry, I did not.
If we don't say yes, you will describe it to us. So naturally, we would say
I thought that would happen. Yeah. But I said yes, and he
And he
described
still
it to
did
us.
it.
yeah, he did it anyway.
I'm doing it for the benefit of
Coming
the
up, we have a 70-year-old love letter that was found. Oh, isn't that sweet?
I'm dying of consumption. But I love you.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
The romance in this room.
Yeah. Also, we have Chick doesn't know it yet, but he's going to do one of my favorite things that he does. There's a very unusual news story coming up that you'll see. It'll trigger a little bit of something. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate pina colada and Thai-iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
TaxAct knows small business owners can sometimes use a little help with their taxes. That's why TaxAct has Expert Assist, a team of live tax experts ready to answer any questions you may have. Think of them as your own personal sidekick. Not like one of those funny talking animal sidekicks, more like the super smart nerding out on tax code and business casual attire sidekick, but just as helpful and lovable. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're here. We're going to be joined by Jess Hooker here in a moment, and here is Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Stacks O'Mail.
Yeah, I have a letter.
What do you got? Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
And that's what this refers to.
Uh-huh.
This is Dan from Savannah. My wife and I have been married 27 years. We bought a Valentine's Day card a couple of years ago, our tradition. She takes it out of the drawer, hands it to me, I read it, hand it back, she reads it, we kiss, say love each other, goes back in the drawer until next year.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Isn't
nice.
that great?
And that's like a legit tradition for
They
them.
don't buy gifts for each other, they do
That's a
multiple
great idea.
trips.
Very sweet.
Yeah, so easy peasy, he says. Good. That's a good thing, Dan.
Sounds like something from a rom-com. They're the parents. Then it cuts to their daughter, and she's mad because her boyfriend didn't get her or something, and then some new guy steps in, and it's a Hallmark movie.
Oh, yeah. And he's got big hands.
Yeah.
What?
It's called Sodomigo.
What? How did this sweet little tradition
She's taking a Spanish
turn
class.
into this?
What is happening?
What's
going on?
Everything
Fingered on the 14th.
Everything
Oh, my
goes-
God.
You know, the term fingered.
It means two different things.
It's alarming.
Carries
Yeah,
a
it could be
lot of weight.
accused.
Yeah, sure.
He's been fingered of a crime.
Ah, he fingered me.
Okay, yeah.
It can also mean.
Now, we have been joined by Ms. Jess Hooker.
Hi.
It's always nice to see you. I like your new Linda Ronstadt hairdo. I've told you that before.
Thank you.
No, it's very nice.
You're going to have to shave your head, or that's going to continue.
No, it looks really good.
Thanks.
You look like Linda Ronstadt when she was wearing the Cub Scout uniform in like
Here we go.
1978. I was
Therefore, I'm aware of that. Therefore, everyone's aware of that.
iconic performer. Remember the one she's got the roller skates on? Oh,
yes.
That was Usher.
Yeah, Usher wears roller skates. Come on, wait.
And by the way, we need to start calling the halftime shows dance shows. Let's just get it out there.
Yeah, you know what I want to see?
He sang a lot.
Everyone dances.
I want to see Neil Young out there warbling through the needle and whatever the hell it is.
By the way,
Cinnamon Girl.
Oh my God, the halftime show was amazing.
hey, by the way, Neil Young and Crazy Horse are about to go on a tour.
Oh, Jesus.
Neil, I'll be
Pass, miss.
Man, I do not care for him.
Back it up, Neil.
Man's a brilliant songwriter. Now, we were talking about pancakes, Jess.
I heard.
Now, I mentioned Swedish pancakes, and I might as well have said something in Chinese. I got the
Right.
stairs no one's ever had. Are you aware of Swedish pancakes?
They're essentially crepes.
That's what I
They
said.
are. They're
That doesn't mean they're not great.
No, they're just usually not folded. They're stacked like pancakes, but the consistency is that of a crepe.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
And I was
If
trying to
you're into
explain to
that.
Josh there's more surface area for more grease and butter.
Yeah.
And,
No,
have you
okay.
ever
Well, not necessarily more surface area.
No, not at all. Thicker pancakes.
Oh wait,
have more
I
surface
see what you're
area.
saying.
You
Instead
want
of
to take-
three.
I mean, in other words, if you
sticks,
could
yes.
say you had a 1-inch thick thing of regular pancakes. Say
Yeah.
that's 4 pancakes.
Right, but you're talking. You have 8 pancakes.
Yeah, then you could have 15 of the Swedish pancakes.
So there you go. That's
and if
15
you were to lay
servings.
them out, you could put butter on. There's significantly more
Hey,
Why don't you
surface
just
area.
eat a stick of butter?
Don't play his
Well,
game. Okay?
You're right.
And don't play her game either. She's worried about calories.
What problem I've always had with
Have a piece of butter.
This is an issue I've had with pancake advertising.
Yeah.
Oh.
You always see a square pat of
Right.
butter on top of with syrup on it.
Sure.
Spread that butter around. Who's just getting to the pat and eating the pat of butter in that one bite?
Ideally,
That's so good, though.
Ideally, the heat of the pancake will spread it.
Right.
Remember,
No,
I asked
you
you
gotta
earlier, have you ever melted the butter and put it in one of those ketchup squirters?
No, I let the heat of the pancake melt the butter.
Josh, you're missing it here. I am giving you a life-changing opportunity here.
Do you heat the syrup?
I like the syrup warm, yes.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
And I like real maple syrup.
Well, wait a minute. Where do you keep your syrup? In the pantry or the fridge?
Anywhere.
In the backyard. In the syrup warmer.
In the tree.
If it's real maple syrup, it has to be stored in the fridge once it's been opened.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought it lasted forever.
It does last forever, but once you open real maple syrup, it has to go in the fridge.
And then I mentioned I'd gone to one of these maple syrup festivals where you're sitting outside at huge picnic
No, you didn't.
tables.
No, you
Restaurant.
didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't
said
say
restaurant.
that.
Restaurant.
You
You
never
didn't say
said
anything about a
festival.
festival.
Well,
You
then
said there was a restaurant, and out back they're tapping the trees and making the syrup.
And I believe it was presented to us as, remember when you used to... Like all of us were... Yes.
Yes,
I'm
like
sorry.
we remember when we went to Torch Lake and
Yes.
we
I'm sorry.
learned to paddle a canoe.
I'm so
Sopped
sorry
with
that
the
you were,
Rockefellers.
Yeah,
You were-
you know that.
you
I
were-
met Gerald Ford at the ski lift. No, I don't.
you were sitting in front of a TV tray watching some awful television show.
There we are. And doesn't that bring you happiness that I'm suffering?
Yes. Jason writes, Happy
I thought so.
Valentine's Day. Yes, we could take a tour of the property in Mason, Michigan, eat pancakes with freshly made syrup. It was an outdoor event in the fall. Thank you, sir. Very nice.
That's good for him.
Well, speaking of pancakes, I brought you guys something for Valentine's Day.
You did?
It's a chicken-inspired recipe. It's donut holes we're going to warm up in the microwave.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is really
And then on the side, I brought some hot honey. So if you want to drizzle some
What's her
hot
name?
honey.
That's very silly.
Spicy, not. Gee,
Pat, this isn't the day for that for you.
Wait a minute.
You come to think of it, you're absolutely right.
I've got a cup of shut up.
Is there chicken in the donut hole? Is that what did I?
Chicken?
What'd you say?
Oh no, I see, Christy. A chick recipe.
Oh, a chick recipe.
She said chick inspired.
I thought chick. I thought
It's
they were.
really true. You don't hear a word I say, do you? This is an inspired
Jess
recipe.
said it's a chick inspired.
She said chicken, and I heard chicken in a donut hole.
And I heard that too, and I'm sad that there's not chicken in the donut hole.
It sounds delicious.
Now these
I
aren't.
don't
They're
have
not
a
going to live
problem.
up now.
I miss the hot honey.
No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
No.
Now we
Imagine
have
putting chicken in a donut hole.
That sounds amazing.
It would
now,
be amazing, yeah.
we have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
Dough nuggets? Come on, Tom. Will you please? Will you front the money for dough nuggets?
They have chicken and waffles.
Yeah, they do.
We can talk about the name.
Chicken and donuts.
Chick-fil-A on chicken
they're
dough nuggets.
donut holes.
They're sugary.
They're
salty
chicken
and-
nuggets surrounded by a donut hole.
Oh,
Savory and sweet.
Done.
All right.
Okay. All right. That sounds not very edible.
That's the same as chicken and waffles. It's
What's the
same
difference?
really
What's
is.
the caloric count between a donut hole with a piece of chicken in the middle of it, or your scenario, 18 Swedish pancakes?
Clearly I've overstepped the caloric content of them.
Remember the Krispy Kreme hamburger? That worked.
yes, it did work.
You put a Krispy Kreme glazed donut, use it as the bun of a hamburger. Delightful. Just delicious.
With bacon.
Not with
That adds a
bacon.
little
I don't know what
saltiness
he
to
said.
it.
I
He's
speak
adding
English. I have
No
for
bacon.
66 years. I don't know what he said.
With bacon.
Well, Christy, what's
understood
going on
that.
over there?
A Michigan man discovered a 70-year-old love letter in an old toolbox. Mr. Rick
From an old tool.
Trojanowski told WXMI.
Come on with that. It's Valentine's Day. Leave me alone.
That's a Roman numeral, isn't it?
Yeah, WXMI.
What is that like?
It's
No, it's
a million
X is-
minus 10
no,
plus
it's
1.
1,011, but the X has to go on the other side. Right?
He purchased the toolbox in 2017 at a farm auction, recently discovered the love letter within.
Oh.
It was addressed to Mary Lee Cribbs in Grand Rapids from Corporal Irvin G. Fleming.
That's right. She had a lazy eye.
She did, Mr. Fleming?
Yes, she did. And she
Corporal Fleming.
She could look.
In the letter, Fleming
I
apologizes.
was in the Air Force, mister.
In the letter, Fleming apologizes profusely for a disagreement the couple had months earlier and expressed his unyielding love for her. He writes, Mary, I need you so very much, and I know that I'll always love you.
What the hell is this?
He wraps up the letter asking Mary something he's asked her before, and apparently
Anal?
something she
Question mark?
previously agreed to marry him once he returned home from duty.
I noticed that you smiled a little when I said booty bandit. Is that something I can hope for?
Trojanowski has tried to find out more about the couple, but so far has turned up empty. So if you know anybody,
She's
in-
not at the bowling alley.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's a Polish rubber.
Well, I've looked everywhere I can think of. The bowling alley.
She found the letter in a toolbox.
Wait a minute, what's a Polish rubber?
Trojanowski.
A what?
Trojanowski.
Trojanowski.
You're very much.
Polish rubber.
So, but no. So this the
He
love
hopes
letter.
to get this back
the
to the
love letter
family.
was in a toolbox.
Yes.
To Mary.
Yes.
Wonder if Mary played for the other team.
Boy, that was a jump.
When you're done scissoring Cindy Lou Harper, please write me back.
Is that right?
I thought that was a sweet
Toolbox.
Valentine's Day story, and you ruined it.
He sent her a drawing of. I wonder if before
My God.
sexting, if anyone ever drew a picture of it.
Well, sure. Of
course they did.
Here, honey.
I would think.
What do you think it is?
And he sends her some panties, now disintegrated, of course, after 70 years.
Didn't our staff artist do that? Doesn't he always draw pictures of naked
Yes.
women? Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like a bona fide pervert.
Yeah. He's a fine artist.
Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering, prior to the
He's
so-called...
known by initials, though, primarily, right?
Prior to so-called... what are they called?
Sex.
Dick pics,
Oh, okay.
sexting.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if back in the day it would be common for
To do a self-portrait?
Yeah, if someone who is a very talented artist would, hey, mine looks like this, and then of course the gag of course would always be a piece of paper. You had to fold it out to get the whole thing.
Oh, of course.
To unscroll it like an old mare.
to see the sack unscroll.
Who would that work on? Hey, mine looks like this.
Oh, well, yeah. Especially in Victorian days.
My goodness.
See, I don't understand who that would work on contemporary culture with photographs.
I wouldn't think.
Do you know anybody?
There are girls that like that.
Yep.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I have a girl that has a friend that has a photo album. She keeps them all.
What?
Yep. Yep.
How many does she have?
Well, there was a legal case involved, and they had to download a bunch of them from her phone. But yeah, it was.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. You have some complicated friendships.
Do you visit her now?
I think
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Let's stop talking about it.
Is she allowed conjugal dick pics?
Hey, I'm in the joint, but how about this?
Can you get a hold of her digital Dickopedia? It's like Wikipedia, but it's primarily images of. No, well, that's kind of a sweet story about finding the old letter. Maybe these people will turn up. Maybe relatives will turn up. And
somebody's that was my grandma.
But those names just sound so perfect. Mary Lee Cribbs.
Yes.
And Corporal Irvin G. Fleming, probably a hero.
That's a James Stewart story right there.
This is Mary Lee Cribbs. Let me lasso that moon for you, Mary.
Well, he's crazy. He's gone crazy.
But in all those Hallmark movies,
Either that or I'm going to lasso your neck, Mary. And hang you from the light pole.
James Stewart stars in Town Wacko.
like I said, he's nuts.
What would it be? What would life be like without the town?
It's called It's Much Quieter Now.
Every time a bullet fires, an angel gets his wish.
Okay.
Bert, don't you know me?
What is that? Bert, Ernie, don't you know me?
Oh, God, we got to get out of here.
Okay, time to go.
You're a Muppet. What?
Now, in the Hallmark movies, Josh, I know you like to watch them all.
I do.
Don't the people always have really generic, names? It's
well, the Christmas ones, it's always, you got your Holly and your Noel, and they're always named, there's some kind of
It's not
theme.
like this guy, Rick Trojanowski isn't the lead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's changing a little bit.
Speaking of the elderly, new research indicates music may offer health benefits. According to scientists from the University of Michigan's National Poll on Healthy Aging, 85% of older adults reported listening to music. 3/4 of people aged 50 to 80 say music helps them relieve stress or relax. 20% said music is even more important to them now than it was in their youth.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I just, I can see, like that whole thing of they're playing our song.
Yeah.
I just kind of wonder what that's going to be like for the upcoming generations when.
Don't say the B word.
When hey baby, now that we're old, I was just thinking about us back in the day, and I'm really in the mood to hear a little bit of our song. Back that ass up.
Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up?
Well, yeah, it brings up some good memories. Okay, Juvenile. I saw him once in concert. Whip that out. No, huh?
That is a good song.
It's a fun song.
It is fun.
Fun to dance to.
Yeah, you got old folks in a mosh pit with those little wheelie motor carts they have to drive.
It looks like bumper cars.
What are they? Wee bumper cars?
Those, what are those
Wheelie
called? Those little
cars.
rascal things. Mosh pit full of rascals.
That's awesome.
Hey, man, play that Juvenile. I'm going to ram your ass up. I'll tell you what there, Lloyd.
Sounds like you got beat.
Play that Juvenile, he said.
They're playing a song.
Play that Juvenile.
This makes my old lady horny.
Gee, I wonder what the difference is
The
between...
accent's starting to slip from old to something else.
You gotta be careful.
Be careful.
I know as I age, I get up, I play that song "Staying Alive" just to remind me of what I got. Oh, I got to breathe today. Okay.
Do you and your lady have a song?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't either. We were talking about that yesterday.
Should we get you one?
No, you can't. Like he said, you can't force it.
Yeah, how can you?
You can't force a song. It's gotta
let's have the listeners vote on a song.
Back your ass up. That's our song, honey.
Well, I think it begins. I think it begins and ends with. It's quite a difference, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
one last kiss.
Have you heard this?
How do you dance to this?
It never felt like this.
This is from Bye Bye Birdie.
Like this.
Go back that ass up, bitch. Won't you one last kiss?
Give me one last kiss.
In the butt.
Oh. All right.
Kids.
Little Bye Bye Birdie for you.
Okay.
Great movie.
None of us have seen it but him.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, in high school we had
It's
to
an
watch
absolute
it.
classic.
I remember laughing a few times because Paul Lynde was such a cartoon.
Yeah, Bobby Rydell, Anne Margaret. Oh, it's
Dick Van Dyke.
It's brilliant. Dick Van Dyke.
Okay.
Janet Leigh. It's amazing.
Sure.
She gets stabbed in the shower, right?
Yeah,
James
exactly.
Dean.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah, that's right.
By Paul Lynde.
It's a woman! Ah! Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, God, I saw a nipple. Oh.
Stab, stab, stab.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Okay, we'll be back with more.
We got a lot to get to here.
Oh yeah, we got. As Tom said, we have a
I
story.
want to hear
for
about
Chick.
that OnlyFans lady. See
Yeah,
if
we
her
have that.
kid is back in school or whatever.
You'll find out.
All right.
Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, it's a common misconception that relationships are always going to be rosy. Everything is easy in order to be right. Not true. Therapy, by the way, can help you work through things and the challenges you face in this 2024. Let's have a great year and keep it going. That's where therapy comes in, and BetterHelp has a contemporary idea to make therapy that much easier to access. Here's how it works. You go online, take a brief kind of a questionnaire, get matched up with one of 25,000 licensed therapists. By the way, you can switch therapists at any time, no additional charge. Then the idea behind this that is so simple is so smart, and that idea is the therapy itself is done online, and it can be done like you're on a Zoom call or like you're on a phone call or texting back and forth, whatever works for you. And it's also obviously a lot more convenient. You don't have to leave work, get in your car, drive somewhere, sit in the lobby, wonder what that guy's issue is. No, you don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just you. It's all about convenience with BetterHelp. Flexible and suited to your schedule. So become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, we have some interesting science news, and then some poor idiot got something metal stuck on something hard. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Town.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom is here. We're getting ready to relive my magical moment from a couple weeks ago when I just, as an afterthought, put donut holes into the microwave. And I couldn't believe how amazing they were after like 20 seconds in the microwave.
I couldn't agree more.
It was so great.
I do the same thing with a bagel. Soften them up. Yeah,
I don't mind a bagel at room temperature. That's fine.
No,
don't muddy the water.
No, you want it to
These
be
were donut holes.
warm in the...
Nothing about
I'm
a bagel.
I'm stealing your thunder.
Bagel holes have never taken off, really, have they?
Bagel holes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You know, like little round bagel bites.
Yeah. What
That's
about
a thing?
that?
No, I'm
The
saying
holes?
that you the donut hole took off. The bagel hole hasn't really taken off.
Yeah.
What he said was bagel holes haven't taken off, and you acted like they were available at your local grocer.
I've never heard of them.
That's
kind of what I'm saying.
What he meant.
Is that I wonder why that's not a thing when the donut hole...
Probably too much surface area. Again, we get into a problem of physics.
But the donut hole works so well.
That's because it's sugary and sweet.
Oh, all right. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
When's my contract up?
What did I say? 5-6 years ago, what did I say? 30 years, baby.
I'm sorry. Christy, what have you got over there?
The children of an OnlyFans creator in Florida have been expelled
That's
from
ridiculous.
their Christian school because of their mother's OnlyFans car decal.
Well,
Now, but remember the story when they told her to get rid of it. She had her entire back window with a giant OnlyFans thing on it.
Ms. Michelle Klein became the subject of controversy, Tom, when officials at Liberty Christian Preparatory School barred her from dropping her children off in a car that featured a large OnlyFans sign.
You know, there's a sign that says, "See my chocolate starfish, $12.95." I don't know, maybe.
In a letter to Michelle and her husband, the school administrator said that the discussions with Michelle about the sticker promoting a pornographic website on her vehicles asked her to remove them or park off site. They say Klein then obtained an even larger vinyl lettering scheme that covered the entire back of her vehicle's tailgate and mockingly posted a photo of the larger display on social media, referencing the school's request that she remove it, thus starting this controversy.
She gets enough fans forking over the dough, she can afford a nice, expensive heathen school.
Yeah, I mean, she's making a living, and oh well,
she's flaunting it. She could have been cool, and just you don't take that to school. That's all.
It's just her car. It's not.
She's going through the lot with all the kids.
Would that?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Would that make you mad?
Yeah, it would be. It's tasteless, like this show.
What about the people that are listening to our show in line?
Well, it's in their car. It's very private. It's.
Thank you.
And we're being tasteful.
Hey, I'm being told that Dunkin' has bagel bites, so little round bagel things stuffed with cream cheese.
Oh,
Great idea.
So they're in the shape of Ben Affleck's head.
Oh,
sounds delicious.
Oh, and Jess is
the Dunkin' Kings
has just brought
made us
warm
these
donut,
are the donut holes.
And these are been heated up in the microwave for how long?
Wait a
Jess?
minute. Wait a minute.
Our microwave sucks.
They have little sticks.
Well, yeah,
They have little sticks with hearts on them.
They sure do.
yeah. It's Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna eat mine now.
Where do you get?
Oh my word!
Little toothpicks with hearts on them.
Oh my God!
Amazon.
That's nice.
Amazon has everything, Dom.
Yeah. I have. You can take some. I have a bunch left over. You can.
It's
take
like a
them home
funnel
with the
cake.
girls.
It's just awesome.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Okay, delicious. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Give me 70 more.
There you go.
well, now let's move from OnlyFans to what over there, Christy?
I'm just eating my
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were eating your
diaper-wearing adults looking for a safe space
All right.
to role play as babies can now head to the new diaper spa in Atkinson, New Hampshire.
It's about time.
Set up by physician Dr. Colleen Murphy, the diaper spa seeks to sever diaper-wearing... diaper-wearing individuals.
Circumcisions.
Yeah, sever them from the
Wanna be a
rest of
baby or
society. To serve diaper-wearing individuals above the age of 21
How about
looking
this?
for acceptance and care.
Now, this is not, to be clear here, this is not for someone who may have issues in that area and has to wear an adult diaper.
No, this is for people who.
This is for people who want to
Have the
be
baby
treated
fetish.
like a baby.
Activities listed on the venue's website include playtime, story time, nap time, cuddle time, changing time, coloring, nursery rhymes, and sing-along.
Have they worked in a 50-minute segment with a psychiatrist?
Yeah. She is a doctor.
Changing time.
No, it's like, can you guess what time it is?
Prices start at $100 per hour and go all the way up to $1,500 for a 24-hour stay at their bed and
You know what? If that's your main fetish and your fantasy, I bet that's reasonable.
$100 an hour?
Yeah. To get to finally get off the way you want to.
Oh, people,
what was the 24-hour thing?
$1,500 at the bed and breakfast.
There's going to be a waiting list for this.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast? Like strained prunes?
Oh, you're right. Do they have to eat that?
The baby food out of the jar.
I bet that's part of the whole thing.
You think breastfeeding is part of the thing too?
Maybe.
They have to get some wet nurses.
There may be a legal issue there.
Or formula.
I don't know. Would that be legal?
I don't want to
How
live
is
in a
it
country
illegal?
where that's not legal.
to have an adult.
Breastfeed
Where
another
a baby
adult?
man can't suck the boob of a wet nurse.
Yeah.
I mean, they can, of course.
baby man.
John Steinbeck at the end. Remember that?
At the end of what?
What?
No one knows what I'm talking about?
What book?
Now what?
Oh, never mind.
Grapes of Wrath?
I thought you'd...
Oh, no, I haven't read everything.
Oh,
of his.
okay. Isn't Rosa Sharon giving him the old...
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. It's been a long time. But this is interesting. I don't know. Your thoughts on this, Josh? Is this...
Like I said, I think, yeah, this is going to be popular with those guys who this is their thing. You never hear of the women who want this.
Of all the fetishes, this one makes me so angry. It does. It does. It just, gross. Don't. And I know I shouldn't judge, but I just think it's the worst one.
But I'm a baby.
See? It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not cute. I don't like it.
She's mad.
Have you ever heard Mr. Chick McGee?
Yeah, I think that's the trigger here, to be honest.
Oh, so you don't want him to do it?
Change me, I'm dirty.
No, thank you.
I
hate it. I hate
He was
it so
waiting
much.
all morning for
I
you
promised
to say that.
Chick didn't know it was going to be coming, but there it was. Can you do it one more time, please?
Change me, I'm dirty.
Do it in style.
What would you do if you were a fellow grown man?
You know how to do
another
it.
grown man was speaking to you in this manner. What would you do?
Well, I'd get an erection, but most people.
Change me, I'm dirty.
Yes.
And I've kind of tried stop saying that because that's not the only complaint I've gotten across the country about people who have to wear diapers.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're talking about a different thing.
Now, are the diapers as part of this soiling them? Is it like a
I think it is.
coprophilia thing going on here?
Well, it's the whole thing about being a baby, yeah.
And just being cared for because clearly your mother didn't care for you.
Something.
Well, I'm not sure what
something.
the background would be. It's unusual, certainly.
Oh, man.
But you're right. You don't hear of women having this.
No.
You never know.
No.
They may be out there. In fact, odds are there is at least.
But I guess there's a caregiver fantasy. I mean, these people pair up somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's what the internet's for.
That's sort of
fine.
You mean the mom that never wants
Oh,
to?
yeah.
The mom that never wants to stop being a mom, no matter how big their kids get.
Oh, that's really troubling too. But
they say, this is in New Hampshire, right?
Yes.
The license plates live free or diaper.
Is that what they say?
I just thought of that. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That should be they should sell that bib at this place.
Live free or diaper. Okay, thank you very much. What's coming up? I know we have Sexy Time with Alli Breen.
Yes,
what else
we
you got
do.
over there?
Well, we have a motorist in England who was too drunk to drive. We've all heard that story, right? But who would you call? And then we have another guy accused of going over 150 miles an hour on a motorcycle.
Oof.
And by the way, the beauty part of this is he's taping himself and posting it everywhere. And
do you think you would dislike a vegetable if somebody you were with was eating a vegetable and said, "Ooh, I don't like this"?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Let's say we're having dinner.
Would it transfer to me? Would it be
Yes.
contagious?
I'm eating broccoli. Oh, I hate broccoli. And then all of a sudden you go, I don't think I like broccoli either.
No.
No.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it's called personality mirroring, and it's a weird psychological concept.
Wow.
If someone tries to get you to like them, they act like you do.
Oh, I see.
That's true.
Oh, I agree with that. Whatever
yeah.
you're saying is correct, Josh. Yeah, there are people like that.
How do you think hip hop got popular?
Oh, my gosh.
When we come back,
Here we go.
did someone say hip hop?
I didn't look at you, Tom. I didn't look at you.
My
I
fault.
know you're running the board correctly.
No.
I know you're running the board correctly, and I know it has to be something in the board that's shorting out. I know that.
No. This thing's got a hair trigger.
No, I got
Hey,
you.
speaking of hair triggers, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chicky.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Covered a lot of ground today on the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, yes.
Very pleased with what's been happening, and I think it's time to cover just a little bit more ground, something we haven't touched on yet. Of
What's
course.
that?
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
Why was the ghost so sad on Valentine's Day?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Why was the ghost sad on Valentine's Day?
He didn't have a boo.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
It seems like he would have a boo.
Yeah.
That's all he would have.
That's what we said.
Maybe more than one.
Yeah. Many
Few boos.
Yeah.
So he would have
too many boos.
A boo few?
Ace's Joke of the Day, sponsored by Sleep Number. Save 50% during the President's Day sale on a limited edition smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Well, thank you very much, Christy Lee.
You're very welcome.
Let's move on. What else you got at the news desk?
Well, I'm not going to identify where this took place for a big reason. You'll understand when I keep reading. Firefighters had to rescue a man who got a metal ring stuck on his male member.
Oh.
According to the Daily Star, the man reportedly put the metal ring on his member to, quote, increase stamina.
Where'd this happen?
During intimate activities.
In the groin area.
Yeah. He
This,
said
and there are pictures of this all over the...
He said he got the notion from social media videos. However, he developed painful swelling and went to the hospital where doctors contacted the fire department for help. After the firefighters spent 20 minutes sawing off the metal ring,
yikes!
The man's penis was freed with no lasting injuries from the ordeal. The patient...
Well, no lasting physical injuries.
Yeah. Don't you think when the fire department whips out that angle grinder, things are going to get soft? I mean,
I would think it'd shrink right up, wouldn't it?
Well, and plus,
But at that point,
the ring's going to heat up because it's being cut.
yeah.
they probably have to have cold fluid running.
Something they have.
Well, and
it's like a wet saw?
Yeah, and then the photographs, they pixelate everything.
Sure.
Hope if it ever happens to me, they have to pixelate a lot more of the area.
Oh, boy.
Sure.
Yeah, we know.
You know what
I'm like a horse. The patient reportedly said, I've asked the shop for a refund and I want them to pay for my hospital bill.
Well, that's ridiculous.
They did not warn me that it could get stuck and
Oh.
added, I will be using a rubber ring next time.
Sure.
I understand. I know why he did it.
Why?
It was like in that movie, A Christmas Story. His buddies triple dog dared him.
Oh, yeah.
Got stuck.
You can't.
Maybe that's not the best analogy.
I double dog dare ya.
Pat, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, love is an elusive thing. So I got me a new C-ring, swollen with turgid desire. Now it's stuck like it's in barbed wire. I called the local firefighters. They tried to free my willy, but the ring got tighter and it hurts. Pain's a 9 or higher. Damn this ring afar.
Oh, wow. Maybe like show him naked pictures of his grandmother. Something like that. That'd...
Well, who would have those?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Maybe just think about it.
It's true.
Okay.
Get a guy going, hey, look, I want you to start thinking about your grandmother naked with your grandpa, okay?
Something must happen physiologically where the blood vessels cannot empty and therefore it just stays.
That's exactly right.
We get this story every couple of years that happens. I mean, and I would imagine that at this point, emergency rooms must have some kind of pretty heavy-duty tools for some stuff.
I would think.
I mean, like a gigantic bolt cutter.
Yeah.
Welding.
But I guess the problem would be getting it
You can't
underneath.
get it under, if it's already...
No,
I
they
don't
probably
think
use one of those little saws.
I don't think the power tools that are in operating rooms are that different than our power tools.
Right.
There's like
a chest
saw.
cutter's got to be very similar to.
I mean, if you go, okay, son, I want you to take out your male member. Hey, Steve, get the Sawzall.
Yeah. Orthopedic surgeons are great carpenters. Did you know that?
Okay, well.
A group of models strutted down the catwalk recently wearing...
They always seem so happy.
Don't they? And they walk funny.
Yeah, what is that? Why are they so pissed? What are they mad?
Yeah.
They're starving.
They're
hungry.
They're
starving.
hungry. Wearing nothing but tiny pieces of tape over their private parts.
Oh.
The presentation was part of a runway show for the Black Tape Project Sunday. The New York Fashion Week show featured models including Nina Jovanovic, Judy B., and Teddy Mansueto.
The Black Tape Project sounds like something Nixon was involved in.
Yeah.
Pray with me, Henry.
Henry. I didn't want duct tape. I want electrical tape, you idiot.
They're seen stomping down the catwalk in a series of outfits made purely out of electrical tape or black tape. I saw these. They're pretty amazing looking, actually. They
are.
They kind of look like very elaborate bathing suits.
Yeah, but you see the fourth one, that one
No,
gal?
I didn't. Which one?
She used that flex tape they advertised on TV, tore a nipple right off.
Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
What is that guy? He has an aggressive name, too. Hi, I'm Art Steam with flex tape or whatever.
I love those ads.
They put
He's
stuff
in a damn
on the
boat.
They build a boat out of a screen door, Josh.
Yes,
I love those ads.
Yeah.
You believe all that?
He's a pretty good pitch man.
He's a great pitch man.
Smiley.
Do you believe all these pitchmen?
Yep.
It's fun.
He does, doesn't he?
I think it's cool.
Really? The Federal Trade Commission.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
Congress wouldn't let them broadcast unless it was true.
This isn't your standard county to county flim flam man.
That's
These
right.
are good pitchmen.
He's not a medicine man.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah.
With the tonic that will cure all.
But you are right, Christy. I saw these pictures, and these dresses are not dresses, but they're the tape. It's not like there's only a little bit of tape.
It's not like there's 3 pieces of tape. It's like elaborate.
It's not like little X's.
Yeah.
I see.
No, it's
And then-
like they're like.
Did you see the thing that that dress that Miley Cyrus wore at the Grammys was made of 15,000 safety pins?
That was pretty cool.
Phil Swift.
Yeah.
For Flex Seal.
That's it.
He's good.
Yeah, I'm Phil Swift.
I'm making a boat out of a screen door.
Yep.
That guy in Titanic, he would have been fine if he'd had flex tape.
He would have. Phil's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. You know, so that boat that exploded down going, they needed flex tape.
Well, I think they were made of something not
Hey,
too far
there's a
off.
leak in our RV.
Okay, Phil. Hang on.
All right, Phil.
Just calm down, Phil.
Is there a recent tragedy that Tom's trying to green comedy out of?
Well, I'm sorry if you're dumb enough to do it.
Here we go.
You get what you deserve.
Blame
Whoa,
the
Okay.
whoa! There's the thing there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that one's fairly skimpy.
Guys, it's
Borat inspired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah,
that's
very
very
much so,
Borat.
yeah.
it's crazy hot.
You think so?
Look at how hot that is.
You would rip that off, wouldn't
I
you?
don't know.
No, I'd make her keep it on.
Well, that's
Yeah.
and that's the one with the flex tape ripped off her nipples.
Well, this morning for breakfast, I had a bean.
She didn't look all that
No, she looks
waif-like
fit.
to me.
Yeah, she had muscles. Yeah, look at their six pack.
Yeah, she's very fit.
Oh boy, she does have like a Ken doll's six pack.
Yeah.
Man,
Uh-oh.
Is she kegling a bowling pin? I don't know.
Am I gay?
Okay.
A bowling pin.
Not sure what's happening.
Giggling.
What's coming up, Christy?
Coming up, we have Sexy Time with Alli Breen.
Yes.
Now,
Oh.
Of course.
we have to talk about great food because it is, Valentine's Day. Maybe you want to make a nice meal for your sweetie for Valentine's
Hope you ordered your HelloFresh. What HelloFresh is all about is making it a great 2024. We talk about the fact that they do have, of course, calorie smart stuff, low carb stuff, or good old-fashioned, beautiful comfort food. That's what HelloFresh is all about. You get to pick what you want, more than 40 recipes to choose from each week. And here's something you probably don't know. HelloFresh, 25% cheaper than most takeout. How does it work? They do the grocery shopping. They put the kit together. It arrives, of course, with fresh ingredients, and they've got it all measured out. You just put them together, and sometimes in just a few minutes, pop it in the oven or whatever, and see what happens. What have you got, Chris?
Oh, they have some really great dinners that would be beautiful for this Valentine's Day, like cherry balsamic sirloin with fingerling potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts. 6 easy steps, and it takes about 35 minutes, and you have this beautiful sirloin steak on the table for your man or woman. Yum.
One of the things I don't mention is this also takes that whole psychological thing away where, what do you want for dinner?
I know.
I don't know. I don't want to plan it. Well, you don't have to. You just go look at an order like you're at a restaurant. And it's, once again, cheaper than getting that takeout delivered to your house. And have some fun. Throw together some great food from HelloFresh. They've got a great thing going now, free breakfast for life, while you are having that active subscription. The way you find out about it, of course, is go to HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. That will allow you that one free breakfast item per box with your active prescription in perpetuity, as they say. Once again, BTShowFree is that code. HelloFresh.com/BTShowFree. Some great food. Now, coming up, we're going to have some great advice.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. With Alli Breen and Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's, what is it? Valentine's Day. Oh,
yeah,
it is. Perfect. It's time for, we're going to have Alli Breen come on with Sexy Time. And
there she is.
We're all here to help someone have a fabulous relationship.
Where are you today,
Are you in
Alli?
Airport Lounge?
That's exactly where I am. I look like it's an interrogation studio. My God.
Are you wearing a... What is there an insignia on your chest there?
It looks like shutters. It's a shutters.
Oh, the Shutters?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was which side, man?
Shutters.
Shutter Island?
It's a place in Santa Monica.
It's a great hotel.
It's yeah, exactly, right on the beach.
Yep.
Nice.
Santa Monica.
There's a porta potty company with a very similar...
to Shutters.
Yeah, very, very close.
Just one vowel off. Huh?
Representing the porta potty company.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio is there. Never mind. That's a Shutter Island joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alli Breen joins us. Alli Breen is a stand-up comedian and a television personality, if you will, and also happens to be the editor, if you will, and the hostess of Sexy Time. And the way this works is send your letters to Alli, ALLIBREEN, and that's double LEE. ALLEE.
And we haven't actually helped anyone yet.
Never.
Maybe today.
We don't give up trying, do we?
Maybe today's the day.
Beg to differ.
It's been years.
Yeah.
What have you got, Alli?
This first one is traumatizing. I'm warning you.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh,
Dear Alli, the guy I'm dating is very passionate, maybe too passionate. You know when someone kisses the lids of your eyes? Well, he makes out with them. My eye sockets, my nose, my belly button.
Oh, my
basically
God.
makes everything super wet and sloppy.
Leave.
Oh, God.
I've
Get
tried
out.
to squirm and guide him away to no avail. I feel like telling him to stop will hurt his feelings, and I actually like him. What should I do?
You want to take this
God.
one, Josh?
Well,
This is what he likes.
What you should do is talk to him.
No.
I was going to suggest something similar to that. Yeah, let him know you don't like it, but this might be his thing. He wants and every orifice and nook and cranny he can put his tongue in.
I'm
afraid.
grossed out.
I am. I'm sick to my stomach too. I'm afraid I would punch him.
Yeah.
I would just my natural reaction would be to punch him in the head.
If he started tonguing your nostril.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let him know it's not for you.
Oh, baby, your nose is so hot.
Yeah, but if you're not going to let him do it, then he's going to find someone that will. I say, hey, weirdo, scram.
See you later.
Right.
Yeah. Find somebody else. There's too many
Wet-faced
fish.
Wendy over there.
If he has to have it, then he's going to have to find somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
Are
that's
there
fine.
really? Oh God, there's people whose thing is to make out with your nose.
Apparently.
That's the thing. You think? Oh God.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Boy, that is really something.
What's that all about?
I would call the cops.
Alfie.
Yeah.
Did you say Alfie?
I did.
The exact same.
I mean, maybe there's a one-word answer to this when it starts.
No.
No, that would be a better one. I was thinking lower.
Yeah. Lower.
Much.
Yeah.
Lower.
Well, it doesn't sound like
You missed.
she's tried that, evidently.
She's tried squirming into different directions and put,
No, he's into this. You need to.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out.
Maybe paint a face down there.
Targets.
Do you
Little
guys remember
nostrils.
the guy who wore a giant top hat over his body and drew a face on his belly?
Absolutely. Yes. And so and his belly it looked like it was kind of like
The mouth.
yes.
His belly button was the mouth, and he moved his belly. It looked like he was talking.
Yeah.
And he had a giant eye. That's what this reminds me. And it looked like he was whistling sometimes out of his navel. Man, that was entertaining.
Okay, well, this is kind of gross as all.
Yeah, it is grossed out. Do you have anything?
You know, ideally, you'll go, you know what, babe, I'm sorry, I hate this. He'll go, you do? I thought every woman liked this. Thank God I don't like doing it.
Oh, no.
that
that's
would be
not
an
gonna
ideal situation.
I'm just saying, ideally.
Yeah.
So
That's not going to
it could.
Maybe she should keep a towel by her, and every time after he's done, just wipe herself.
No.
And just like,
Don't let him.
A lot of fish in the sea, and they're not. I said most of the fish aren't that wet.
Right.
Let's move on.
Dear Alli, My new boyfriend took me out for a romantic Valentine's Day this past Saturday because he has a business trip from February 13th to 15th. Is this sus?
No, it's not. The people have to work and travel.
They're out of town. They're up to something. That's all there is to it.
Those are pretty convenient dates. I don't know.
My brother Jeff is on the road this week. He had to go down from St. Louis to Texas.
And that's only because he's with his other family.
Exactly.
Yes, but he also has work down there.
You're darn right he does.
Sure, you have to work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Do you expect him to neglect that family? I don't think so.
Yeah, why is this lady so paranoid?
Yeah, that's paranoid.
That is paranoid. She's got trust issues big time.
And by the way, I bet a lot of people are celebrating Valentine's Day this weekend and or last weekend.
Yeah. We did last weekend. That's why I was in Florida.
So
that was
it's
my
okay.
Valentine's.
I was in Florida. I couldn't believe it.
It's because you didn't get to go.
Is that? Are you jealous?
I was there at the airport, staring at both of them, going, I got my bag. I'm not here to go to the popcorn place.
I like to think you had a backpack.
I'm here to. I'm ready to go.
The beanie.
And they got
Andy.
they got good popcorn.
I had my giant lollipop ready to go.
Good
One of
coffee
those
there.
sticks with the bags in the back.
Mickey. Okay,
let's move on. What's our next letter say?
Dear Allie, my girlfriend is obsessed with me taking care of my mental health. We get along great, but she wants me to be more emotional and thinks I have childhood trauma that I need to work through. The last thing I want to do is waste time and money on therapy every week. Can't I just tell her I'll listen to a self-help book or something? What should I do?
Well, at least you have a good attitude about
it. Now, he's working on it, though. He didn't use the word broad at any time during that.
Goodness gracious.
Why not give it a shot? Why not?
But what if he's fine? What if he doesn't have anything at all and she's just trying to...
Then the therapist will tell him, why are you here?
Yes.
She'll be like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. If the therapist goes, hey, look, I think you are okay.
You just bring that nut job girlfriend of yours in here.
Right.
I want to get a look-see at her brain.
Hopefully the therapist would go, bring her in, and I'll say all of this in front of her.
Yeah.
It's like when they hire a business consultant. A really good business consultant could walk in and go, your business is perfect.
Right.
There's nothing I can do. Check, please. You know what I'm saying.
But does the therapist ever do that? That ruins their business. You think they have to find
not
something,
a good therapist.
Good therapist will tell you.
Yeah.
They'd say,
They will.
Yeah, they'll go, yeah. I've had them say,
you don't have
you're done.
Say to the guy, you don't have any childhood trauma at all. The fact that you have a photograph of your mother in your inner thigh, no problem.
And they have pictures of your grandmother.
Yeah. For all we know, this guy is writing the email wearing one of his mom's dresses. My girlfriend says.
A diaper. I'm obsessed with my mom.
Petting a stuffed dog. Yeah.
Oh, well, once again, we're very helpful. What else have you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, I cheated on my ex and I've been desperately trying to get her back. We finally started talking again after about 6 months and I'm making good progress. I ran into one of her best friends and told her that I thought we looked like we were getting back together, and she was surprised. She said that she had slept with at least 10 guys to get back at me right after the breakup, one of them being her ex-boyfriend before me that I thought she wasn't over. Now I'm fuming, and I don't know what to do. Do I tell her? I know she'll just call me a hypocrite.
If you were broke up and she slept with 10 guys, it's none of your business.
They were on a break.
Yeah.
Totally.
Get over it, pal.
Yeah, I think you're over. Yeah. You got to.
I don't think this is going to be.
Unfortunately, you both. Yeah.
Wow. That's not.
Anytime you guys fight. Yeah.
So is that a runny nose she's got? No. She's.
She's and full. What a friend! What friend tells the guy that?
Yeah, that's maybe she wants to.
That's a whole nother. We all know about girls. That's a whole nother.
We're
thing.
awful to each other.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. Sorry to hear that you're both going through that.
Yeah, sorry to hear, but
Mistakes
you're not getting back.
No.
Yeah, I just missed the days when
you need to start looking elsewhere.
When these were all signed, like in Dear Abby, with the Dear Round Heels. What you need to do is okay. What do we got? You got any more, Allie? We're doing a great job.
Round heel really hit home.
Yeah,
with
we're killing it. Okay. Dear Allie, my girlfriend and I moved in together after 2 months of dating because we got along great, but mostly to save money. It's been great, and I'm almost debt-free. However, she's getting along great, but in more debt than ever. It seems like no matter what she saves, it just makes her spend more. I can't deal with that if we were to get married. And I told her that, and she said, I'm being shallow if money is all that matters to me. Am I the one being crazy?
I've never really been in a relationship where we had a lot of money arguments. Where you guys, has anybody?
So is she paying half the rent still?
Yeah, it looks like probably. They're both splitting expenses, it seems like, to save money, but then she's just still spending like crazy after saving the money.
She's spending her own money?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. If it's her money, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to acquire her debt if they do get married.
Yeah. Well, keep things simple.
Oh.
Get out of debt and move out, pal.
Yeah.
He said he's out of debt, so.
Right. It's like a reverse of the idea when girls want to marry a guy with money and everyone says they're being shallow. She's just saying he's being shallow for worrying about having to spend his money on her, I guess.
But so if they get married, then all of a sudden he's going to owe MasterCard $40,000?
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Well,
whoa.
It's a good deal.
Well, we're not accountants, but
Andy, I got some bad news for you, honey.
Well, let's see. We got time for maybe two more. What have you got, Allie?
Dear Alli, my best friend's husband is always making inappropriate comments to me. I finally had it, and I told her about it, and he convinced her I was lying and just trying to ruin their relationship because I was jealous.
Once again.
Now my best friend turned against me, and I also know she's with a dirtbag, and I can't help her. I'm so upset I'm tempted to get him to actually make a move on me so I can prove myself. What else could I possibly do?
Shut up.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you're free.
Yeah, that's
They're not talking. Yeah,
get away from these people.
I don't think you want her as a friend.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You could just go home and watch TV.
yeah.
But so,
how about that? How's that sound?
But so you want to become intimate with her husband just to pay her back?
Yeah.
That's quite the solution.
I think everybody in this thing is
too relaxed, drama free. Is that your problem?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that you lost your friend, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, she wasn't really a friend then.
I say three-way.
And she'll also
That'll
find
fix
out
everything.
he's a dirtbag.
Yeah. You could go the opposite, three-way.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, Allie, let's keep going. We got more time.
Wait, that leads us to the next one. Here we go. Okay, dear Alli, I'm recently divorced, and one of my work friends and her husband have been really helping me get through it. They joke that I'm their adopted wifey. What are the chances I can actually get them to think about becoming a throuple? And I don't mean just a three-way. I want fully in. Part of me thinks that they're testing the waters to see if I'm into it. I'm just worried if I read it wrong that I'll ruin what we have. Any advice?
Whoa. This is
when did throuple become a thing? That's really new.
It's a big
really
thing.
caught
It's
on.
actually
right now.
yeah, absolutely.
There's even a TV show.
Yeah, I know 2 thruples.
You do?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
So that's 6 people?
Well, they're not together. The thruples aren't throupling. There's one thruple and another thruple. Yeah.
Two girls
that would
and a
be- that
guy,
would be
two
a-
guys and a girl. What do you got?
Both are 2 girls and a guy.
Are they
I've
thriving?
never seen 2 guys and a girl.
Wow.
No, they're not. They're not.
Is this guy able to work, or is he just all out of juice?
I'm not sure about their.
Do you know when they have sex, if it has to be all 3 at the same, or can they couple up?
I don't know. I don't know.
You would think they'd have separate rooms or something, and then
For Valentine's Day?
If they all
like a
sleep
table
in
for
the
3?
same bed,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
yeah.
Okay, well, good luck.
Well, I don't know.
How do you I don't know. How can you bring that up and then? Oh, I was
really
just
drunk first.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, that's
actually
the best
maybe
way to
do
do
what Jess just did. Just go say to them, "Hey, I have these friends that are a throuple," and see kind of how they respond.
Oh yeah, just
If they
present it as
say-
another situation. Yeah,
Casually.
Yeah.
They say that sounds interesting.
Maybe talk to her first, and not both of them at the same time. If she warms up to the idea,
She's going to be the one
Yeah,
that has to.
the guy's going to definitely follow the lead.
yeah.
there.
And if she's against it, she won't even tell the guy.
So just that's because he's a guy.
He's a guy.
No, I don't think that works, Josh.
You don't think so?
And then she might get insanely jealous and not want her around anymore.
No. Maybe try to sell her as like, I really want to be with you.
Yeah.
And we can incorporate your husband as well if you want.
That's going to get
Right.
her.
Or we can get rid of him altogether.
That's going to get her in trouble.
Kill him and charge the insurance policy.
Trouble. That should be the Hallmark movie. Trouble in Paradise.
That's coming. That will be.
But I mean, there was that. and this is a reference no one will get. Remember that great, what is it, Jefferson Airplane song? Why can't we go on as three? Triad? Anyone?
Ooh,
no.
Triad. No.
Sorry. Let's get back to Allie. We got time for one more, Allie. What do you got?
Dear Allie, my husband has been pushing for me to go to the gym and get in better shape. I've been going for about 3 months, and they offer me some training sessions with the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. I have no chance with him, as he's 15 years younger, but he's just such a better full package than my husband has ever been. Spending time with me makes me see how awful spending time with my husband is.
Wow.
Is this just a passing thing, or is it reason to leave and try to find something better? By the way, I'm 52. Is that too old to start anew when there's theoretically nothing wrong with my marriage?
Sounds like there's something wrong with
This
marriage.
is too serious for us.
Wow.
That's right.
You don't like him, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
But 52 is too old. I'm sorry. It's all you're all
Right.
done.
Downhill
Every
from
answer we
here.
can give is moot.
And to see
It
if this
is.
guy's interested, you can use weightlifting terms when you're at the gym. So, Lloyd, how do
There
you
we go
feel
with the
about
word
snatch?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You know,
Sure.
that's a weightlifting term.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why don't you jerk while I...
Oh.
You show me your jerk while I show you my snatch.
There's the clean and jerk and the
Yes,
snatch. Yeah. Okay. We're
Well,
not.
happy
we're-
Valentine's Day,
Yeah, no
Allie. I hope
kidding.
you're going to see your beau.
Yeah, we're doing nothing. We're staying and watching Fargo. So
Well, that sounds
it'll
nice.
be fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be a storm here. It hasn't happened yet, but
Where are you?
Well, if there's not a Valentine's Day that says screams Fargo's got to be there.
The new
He has his
Exactly,
wife
lots of
kidnapped to
murder.
collect the money. Yeah.
Is it snowing in New York City? Is that where you're headed, or?
No, I just got back. I was in LA. I
Oh.
just took the red eye back, so I'm in New York now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's supposed to be a storm, but it looks fine outside.
Okay. Well, best of
Amazing.
luck, Allie.
Yeah, see you, Allie.
Yeah,
Thanks as
happy
usual.
Valentine's Day to you guys too.
Always appreciate
Talk
it.
to
You
you
look that great, and you flew all night. Man, that's amazing. Good for you.
I
girl.
sleep on planes. I sleep better on planes than I do in my bed. It's ridiculous.
Really?
That's half the battle.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Red Eye. We'll see you.
Yep.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye, Allie.
Is that the only color eye you want to mention?
Here we
there?
go.
And
Why
this
did you do that?
until later. Now, coming up, a little bit of history for you. But first, the Sleep Number people have perfected their bed, of course, the Sleep Number Smart Bed. And it's pretty simple. It's an idea that they have, like I say, they've perfected adjustable firmness. Each side of the bed has its own setting, and the setting can be changed at the touch of a button. So if he over there likes a very firm mattress and you desire one that's less firm, you're okay. And if you both want it firm, just press the button. It's that easy. Christy Lee has a new situation.
They're in transit. It should be delivered any time now.
You're getting a new Sleep Number Smart Bed, and
Yes.
you said Andy likes the firm mattress.
Yeah, his setting is 100.
And yours is?
That's why Chick wanted to come with us to Florida, because we all have the same thing.
Ready to go.
There's our thruple, guys.
There it is.
Sleep Number. Adjustable firmness on either side of the bed. And by the way, you can be smart with the Sleep Number Smart Bed, because if you act now, it's Sleep Number's President's Day sale. You can save 50% on the famous Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. And by the way, for a limited time, special financing is available. And by the way, why don't you just instead of listening to me, how about listening to J.D. Power and Associates and their famous rankings? Well, they rank Sleep Number number one in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in store. That great rating can be viewed by going to jdpower.com/awards. You'll find the Sleep Number bed, of course, only at Sleep Number stores. To find one, go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. The Sleep Number Smart Bed. You need a lot of sleep, of course you do, and you want to have quality sleep. That's where a great bed comes in handy. It's like having 40 beds in one. It should be called the Everybody's Happy Bed. The Sleep Number Smart Bed. I know I love mine. Coming up, history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. You know what time it is, don't you?
No.
Because we don't look back. We can't remember the past. We can't.
Future,
doomed
the present.
Report the today in history. Valentine's Day 2024.
Now,
Tom,
St. Valentine met kind of a weird end. Are you aware of this?
No, what happened?
He
was shot by Cupid, wasn't he?
In a garage in Chicago, right?
No.
That's the way I understand.
None of you really know this?
No.
He was beheaded.
What for?
He was beheaded.
Must have been something horrible.
Yeah, you don't.
Wow.
You just don't walk around and go, whoops, we beheaded him.
I mean, so it doesn't really make sense to give somebody a heart on Valentine's Day. It should be give head, not heart.
Oh,
I think that does happen every now and then.
Sure, once a year.
Lucky.
Yes.
that and your birthday.
We all walked into that.
No, seriously, no, but I mean, it's true. Saint Valentine was beheaded.
Okay,
All right.
but we don't know what for.
Someone just didn't like him.
I'm sorry.
Why not just say it doesn't say?
Can you imagine what would have happened to me had I said, well, Valentine's Day
It's my
was
fault.
beheaded?
I asked the question I didn't know the answer to.
Valentine was arrested and dragged before the prefect of Rome, who condemned him to be beaten to death with clubs and to have his head cut off.
All right.
It's beautiful.
Now,
I don't know who the prefect of Rome is, but he's kind of a badass.
The tough cookie.
Yeah.
The sentence was carried out on February 14th, on or about the year 270.
Wow.
Now, did they beat him and then lop the head off? Or?
Sure, yeah, you want him to feel that.
Yeah, you don't want to beat him after his head's off.
Right.
Okay.
What's the point?
Maybe he was some kind of Romeo, sleeping with all the women.
Maybe he was the foremost adulterer. You don't know.
I don't think he'd be a saint if he were a Lothario.
You don't know that.
What happened was...
Saint's not a nickname.
The background is Claudius the Cruel. By the way, you don't get a nickname like that unless you're badass. He was trying to get an army together, and the men were all enamored with their wives and didn't want to go and join the army, and he thought that Valentine was the one encouraging him to stay home and, be in love.
Oh, no kidding.
That's why they lopped his head off. So, yeah, it's true.
All right. Interesting story.
Yeah, that's Valentine.
Okay, move on.
OJ tried to celebrate it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty successful. Okay, this is a little bit less bloody. 1912, Arizona becomes the 48th state in the Union.
I'll never recognize it.
No.
Thus, of course, evening out the flag.
Not my president.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping it a nice.
Oh, my God.
48. And kind of, I've always thought Arizona kind of, hey, New Mexico did it. Okay. So if New Mexico jumps off a bridge, you're going to jump off a bridge too? Is that what we're doing here?
I love Arizona. Stop. It's a wonderful state.
And it rhymes with Bonia. Come on.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Let's see. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre took place, of course. This is
Chicago.
In
19,
go ahead.
46.
29.
So close.
They dressed up as police, right?
Did they? I don't know.
Yeah, they did. And then let's see. Here's one.
Yeah, we're cops.
This one has a question with it. 1931, the movie Dracula, another version of it, was released. This one starring Bela Lugosi.
Sure.
But some say Bella. But I think Bela, like Bela Fleck, the great.
Just get on.
No one cares about
that.
Nobody wants to hear about your
What's
Jefferson
your
airplane memories.
Of course, Bela, the original Dracula, the original Batman, if you ask me.
You mean Dracula?
Yeah.
You said Batman.
I know, but he's the original Batman.
Because he could turn into a bat.
You see, ever see
that
Batman
went right
do that?
past me. Yeah.
That's
okay.
Was there
How
a
about
question?
this one? How about this one?
I thought there was a question.
I thought there was a
Yeah,
question.
is it Bela or Bella?
Oh, that was the question.
So there was no question.
No, okay.
What's the answer?
Bela, according to you.
Indifferent.
Well, that's right. I'm just
And you're always right.
Original Batman.
All right.
You've been canceled.
1967, Aretha Franklin records "Respect."
She didn't want to do it that way.
Which apparently she offered to no one.
Yeah.
She was a monster of a person.
She didn't want to do it
all
that
accounts.
way, and she had to be talked into it.
It's one of the great spelling songs. Sure.
Time now for Things We Learned Today, brought
She
to
didn't
you
write
by Popeyes.
What's another spelling song?
No, I'm just saying she didn't write Respect.
Bingo's the only one. Bingo and Respect. Bingorespect. There
That's
we are.
it.
I bet there are more.
Popeyes. This past Sunday, Popeyes fans watched the perfect pairing of Popeyes commercial during the big game and their new lineup of crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside wangs.
I'm going to eat them up.
Order any of their 5 delicious flavors today from Popeyes.
There's a great commercial, Ken Jeong. It was a great Super Bowl commercial. Google that. Watch it. It's really funny. He's frozen.
Happy Valentine's Day. I felt like I just watched it.
I did too.
Happy Ash Wednesday. Tom doesn't refer to it as Valentine's Day, refers to it as an obligation.
Yeah.
Isn't that romantic?
Tom is staying hydrated, tea, soda, water, coffee. Got them all on board.
Yep.
Christy has Mass at noon today, and ashes and fasting and chocolate.
She's lying. She's not going to Mass. She's going to do it herself.
Yeah, I'm going to do it myself.
Rub around on
Grab down the bottom of the barbecue pit.
Yeah.
Oh, the fireplace.
You know, someone's done that. They've sat at a cheap bar all day.
Yeah, no, Mom, I went. See, look.
Take a briquette on your forehead.
That's a Camel cigarette ash.
Yeah.
Christy was going to make a heart-shaped meatloaf for
Yeah, we can have meat today.
Andy, but can't. Really, remember,
Andy's going to be so hungry.
I could do a turkey loaf, I guess.
We talked cornhole.
Oh, nice and dry.
Oh, boy, isn't this
And the turkey loaf.
Tom enjoys maple syrup like we all did when we went to those restaurants where all those the maple trees were when we all were younger.
Oh, yeah.
And we were there.
Got
And
the
so,
sap.
In front of us.
The tapman would go out.
oh, Tapman! You'd hear.
Bees all over it.
Chester. Covered in ants.
Tap the tree, please.
Timmy the Tapman. Timmy! Right over here.
Here's your
Fresh
syrup,
maple
son.
syrup. I learned you guys all about Swedish pancakes.
Don't know if I'll
Thinner,
be
more
here.
delightful.
I'll be
Can't
here
wait to
tomorrow,
never try
but I
it.
love you all.
Thank you
Good
very
night.
much. And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.